And we're ready. Alright.
Some of those villagers have
Welcome back to Spirithearth. It has been over a month since we've actually sat down and played this. Last we left off...
A month of Awesome Ravenloft.
Yes.
This is true. That was pretty amazing.
A month of Awesome Ravenloft. That is true. Last we left off Spirithearth. Who remembers what happened? I remember what happened. Does anyone else remember?
The mountain went effing boom.
Yes, the mountain went
The mountain killed those poor people.
And then we left the mountain. We went back to...
No.
We haven't left the mountain yet.
We came down the mountain.
We came out the mountain.
We came down and out, and we saw the devastation, and we all looked at Yumi and went...
Wasn't me this time. It was Rowan's fucking mountain mom.
Oh, right, that's right, because the sacking of the other place was all in a
vision.
vision.
Quest.
Now, you've all received your loot from the mountain. Neck items, feet items, pretty much all those handed out.
Lovely
Except for
teacup.
Trish, who wished for
Love you,
someone to be
sister.
alive.
Yep.
What, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who'd you say?
You.
Yumi.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
I
No,
wish.
mask.
the mask off.
Should've died.
I wish for something that not for me.
Yes, you wish for Miles to be a bridge between your civilization and their civilization, and
You
you
ruined
gave
that
him
poor human's life by making him the first furry. Yep.
you gave him spirit ears and spirit. Oh, there's a head.
And I killed Trish. It's off to a good start.
How much experience we get from making her
You
choke
did
on
this
something
all
earlier?
weekend too.
Nothing.
Yep.
Damn.
Always a mouthful of drink.
Okay, so as you're coming down the mountain,
The lesson here is drink, share wolf, drink.
there are purple flames leaking off of the bodies that are remaining around the camp. Any bit of tent or structure that had been randomly put up through bivouacking has been blown asunder. Bits and pieces are littering the ground, and it looks like anything in a good 50 to 75 foot radius of the mountain is just dead.
This area is probably not going to grow.
So that's bad.
How dead?
Uh,
Targeting like dead can be reanimated or like powdered dust.
dead can be reanimated. Somewhat on fire.
But they were all bad, so it doesn't matter.
So only partially cremated.
Roll an insight.
Oh! I'm gonna win this! Fuck you, 20!
20.
24.
Even Yumi, with her wonderful insight, realizes that maybe some of these people were here against their will.
I don't want to feel bad. I want to be blissfully
Because
ignorant.
we did just get that damn mask off her after all.
Maybe some of these people
Shit, I know.
God damn it.
residents of Heartsong.
No.
No.
No, the humans took them out.
Yeah. Humans are dicks.
No, you can't even make that claim.
Swallow your drink.
We discovered the fact the town was already...
Damn!
Nope, we're all too
23.
insightful today.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you recognize the innkeeper with that smiling face still on fire.
Yeah.
We discovered when we
damn.
got there the
Hanging out
fact
of
the
his
town was
skull.
empty. Even
Your
if
mom
humans were
killed
fine.
an entire village of druid people who were possessed.
Yeah.
No,
My mom?
no, she
Yeah, it was your
didn't.
mom.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, she did.
Ew.
When she pulled the darkness out of your heart, it exploded outside the mountain and
No,
killed
Mine
everybody.
set up the bomb. She's the one that threw it and set it off.
We didn't see that.
No, we didn't.
No, we
See
don't.
the aftermath, though.
Damn right.
Yeah, we're not at fault. We didn't see
And I
anything.
totally didn't wish for that to happen. So it's not my fault in the least this time.
Yep, you can all be blissfully unaware that you caused the deaths of several...
They shouldn't have been masked.
For all we know, they're just a bunch of death cultists.
That's true.
19. Nope.
They're druidic death cultists. I like this plan.
They may be.
I will follow you, new emperor, sir.
They what?
God damn it.
Sorry.
Digging.
Yeah, what? You're not even thinking of that right now.
Yet. It'll happen. When I go and borrow Dad's army.
So yeah, maybe those masks were all doing some sort of ritual, and this is just ritual self-destruction.
This is a ritual sacrifice, what you're saying?
Trish,
They all drank
you
the
know those purple
Kool-Aid.
flames far too well.
Yes, so I'm just kind of sitting in the back, letting them puzzle out what they want to believe on
Purple is
this
usually
one.
not good.
Purple
Not
is-
much I know.
They drank the purple Kool-Aid.
I pulled out my flask.
In the meantime,
I
I'm gonna drink my tea and turn
Oh no, you're turned purple. We must end you before you go corrupt.
She's just lighting in purple flame.
No. Fixer.
I'm not broken.
So you guys have descended the mountain to this grisly sight.
I will look for survivors.
Rowan has decided to look for
That
survivors.
sounds like him, yes.
Yeah.
This would be a grim
If I recognize
search.
any of them as Imperial citizens, I have to look for survivors.
That's true, he does.
Roll your perception.
12.
A lot of
bonus is
fire.
11.
That's a lot of fire.
You roll a 1.
Yes. He
Rowan is
walks
looking as hard as he
into
can.
a-
All of them are wearing masks. Damn dirty masks. Non-Imperial citizens, obviously.
Obviously.
Clearly they were evil.
Actually,
they had got what was coming to them.
Wasn't her father wearing a mask down in the dungeon with the torturing and all that stuff?
Yeah, but not like evil mask
Oh no,
possessing
no,
your
no!
soul
I'm
mask.
just saying, but they were wearing. He was wearing a mask.
Yes, because he was like the crazy El Doctor from Spain.
So Rowan kind of descends the hill quickly, figuring that he's going to help Imperial citizens, gets the first body, picks it up, goes, oh, and just drops it there.
Hang on a second.
Oh, this is crispy critter.
George, can I order a slicer?
Aha.
Slicer?
As far as I remember. Tony, don't you do purpley weird crazy bullshit?
No.
I think you
what?
do.
Do we know somebody
I
who does
think
crazy
you're horny
crazy
being
things?
She
Wait.
does, you know, with her crazy Arcana, the angry, the stuff that makes him pissed. You know,
What's
it against the spirits.
Wait! Which surprisingly,
Get the buzzing off the table.
I haven't seen her really doing. I don't think ever.
No, but
You've never
we've seen
seen
her
me.
do.
She's been discreet.
She's been discreet.
He's never seen me do such. I've never actually used purple. The closest was back when we were in the mine.
And what
thing.
color was
Yeah.
it?
And when we came across purple,
And what color was it?
the Arcana there was distinctly purple.
No, what color was the one you were doing?
Mine doesn't. I don't
Outro.
think he's ever looked.
Arcana is generally purple.
It's purple.
So
Keep
she's
in
done
mind,
purple.
keep in
You
mind,
did
I
purple.
was quite literally
Where do I
doing
line
behind his
this up?
back. He's not actually seeing what I do.
You line it up.
He's got eyes.
Very
Aside from,
good.
my, aside from the time
No,
I jabbed him
right
with
along
it, but then
that
he wasn't
groove.
seeing much of anything.
See the
He was
groove.
seeing
Okay, so
color.
my-
That
But
is
you're
where
the
the
person
blade
who has
runs.
purple shit,
So I'll be a
so
little bit off the ruler then.
you're the best thing
Have
we
you
have the
watched me
purple
do this?
shit. I probably have as a child.
He
Hey,
wouldn't have seen it.
hey, maybe you want to roll Arcana.
I would have seen Arcana. I wouldn't have seen
Yeah.
anything spirit related.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know what the purple is.
I just know that you can do purple.
23.
Oh, that's good enough. So, you take a few ganders at the purple. You kind of notice where the flames kind of begin and where they teeter off. And it looks like that the blast zone was right in the dead center of the mountain and kind of just rolled down like this lava of death.
Oh, thank God that wasn't still in Rowan's face, right his chest. That would have been really messy.
We don't know that. That's what
Nope.
Don't know that's
But-
what caused it.
Yeah, I watched that actually, but
Yes.
At a game, thank God that's not in Rowan's chest anymore, because that would have been really messy.
The damage that would have dealt, by the way, is 5d10.
Oh, dear Christ.
So everything that's here,
that.
You're welcome, Mark.
everything that's here is dead.
actually you could survive that, but that's
I
beside the point.
could now. 52 hit points.
Just barely 54.
Yeah, I couldn't.
He's
47?
got 69. And that's gonna be a
69.
great joke until
In 5d10, I can survive that max.
Yikes.
Mm.
Bullshit.
There's a plus 16 on there.
Shit.
Not so cocky now, are you?
We'll just have to give him 20
No,
temporary
I'm a
hit
wolf.
points.
Alright, so Tony, yes, it seems
Yeah,
like the
I'm
origin
very
point
aware.
was
Somewhere in the mountain.
somewhere in the mountain. The last few moments looked of that of surprise and then immense pain from the faces that are still contorted into screaming agony, but no more voices coming out
There's
of their
faces
Oh yes.
from the masks?
Yes.
So the masks are like, whoo!
The master we're going oh and then they're dead.
Say what?
The security guards are still there, by the way.
They must be.
Well, they're not.
Fuck.
They're not live.
They're definitely filling their quota today.
You know, they're not
Lucky
moving.
bastards.
They're just standing there on guard, just watching you walk away.
They're like those cops that sit there waiting to fill their quota at the end of the month.
You wave to them.
Yes.
They don't make any effort to wave back.
Alright, well, just
They're
nice
not
that they're over
very
there.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of the blast area into the actual woods. What's
Well,
left
now
of it.
that we've cleansed the druids,
All I'm picturing right now is Altros hiking up his like robes and just slowly
Stepping
tiptoeing
over
over
bodies.
bodies to try and get to them.
As stated, my magic is all done literally
Well,
behind his
it's
back.
literally
so-
nothing he can do about it. So he says, hanging around here is just going to get depressing.
Oh, did I mention that all the spirits are also lying dead? No, I didn't, did I?
No.
Yeah, anyone who has spirit vision on, the spirits that were frolicking about are just face down in the dirt.
is mine on or off right now?
Yours is off.
Ha! I can't see dead spirits.
Whack her in the back of the head.
Would you even recognize dead spirits as dead spirits?
Hey,
Probably not. I probably
roll
asked
perception.
Elchers what's with the sleeping spirits.
Perception, let's see, plus 12.
77.
10 plus 12, 22.
There's a familiar spirit nearby.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Let's find out.
Silky?
Yep.
What?
Live, dead.
You don't know. You'd have to get closer.
I
You're
see.
tiptoeing near the edge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're getting near the edge, you see the familiar humpback of the...
White. Now,
Yep.
he was changed to white, wasn't
Yes,
he?
he was.
Yes.
Okay,
He was changed to good.
I'm going to move over. I'm going to look at it and slowly edge over towards it.
Altros is moving away from his path from straight to the woods and kind of going to the right, going tiptoe.
Can we
Yeah.
see Selkie?
You can't see him right now.
I thought we could see him in the material
Yes.
world
I'm gonna
normally.
see
follow
right
the
now.
badger. I'm gonna
Okay, I'll follow the badger.
Okay.
If he's looking at something, it's got to be something
He's
there.
going in a specific direction.
Yep.
All right. He's looking at a lump of dirt. That's Selkie, all right.
What?
Spirit stuff.
Live, dead. Oh. Energized, unenergized.
It has faint energy, so it's not fully dead.
Why is he looking at the dirt?
I don't know. You're the one with spirit vision.
I get down,
Whack her in the back of the head.
Whack.
looking at it. What does...
Selkie's on the ground.
And with that,
I run over to Selkie and hug him.
What's the...
Selkie, Selkie, Selkie.
In order to turn on a
That's
vision,
right,
you have to
spirits.
turn
They
on
hit
horn.
me in the back of the head.
Yeah.
From what Lozy taught me. What do you do? What can you do for spirits in this condition?
Well, I'd normally have you roll, but this is kind of an obvious one. It looks as though whatever hit Selkie knocked its spirit out of its corporeal form.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's what that pile of dirt is?
The pile of dirt, no, that's where the spirit landed.
So where's his
So
body
her
then?
body is somewhere else.
How high was Selkie flying?
Oh.
We don't know because you never said anything about when Selkie was with us.
He was circling the
circling
mountain at the
Oh
top.
yeah.
shit!
So, where's the body?
It could be anywhere at this point.
Or it could be everywhere's.
That's a
It
possibility.
could be, yeah. Could be things.
The only better fucking run if Selkie's body is everywhere is all I gotta say.
So what? Okay, so its corporeal form is gone.
You have no idea where it is.
Yeah. What can we do? What can be done for its incorporeal form?
You've never dealt with what Selkie is. Most spirits need to be transplanted or...
But he was never tied to any place.
No, he was not ever tied to any place. That is
He was
correct.
tied to her.
Not only her.
Tony as well because we both created him.
And
He was tied to everything that was being sucked towards him because pieces of every one of your fur went into that portal.
Oh, lovely. So he's tied to all of us then.
Yep.
my fur?
All of us, yeah.
All of us.
Yeah, because the portal that was open.
Hey, you
was-
almost lost that hat. Thank goodness your hand came down on it when the wind came in.
Yes.
Or else you'd have Selkie with the permanent hat.
Or I would never have heard the last of it.
Yeah. What is this? Why does this thing have a hat?
Why does it say
Oh, great! Mascot! Very good!
Flying advertising.
Abomination mascot.
Best mascot ever.
So yes, so Selkie's corporeal
He eats
form
the competition.
is missing.
No.
Well,
Yumi is currently cradling Selkie in her arm, going, "Why?" She obviously doesn't know that Selkie is
I
actually
signal for
someone still alive.
Hazumu.
Yes.
Was Hazumu there when Selkie was created? Yes. you
Yes.
were.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All of us. We all.
Rowan,
Everybody was there.
See it.
What?
put the body down, please. Come here.
I'm cradling
like-
a pile of dirt.
Well, something.
No, actually, you're
You're
cradling
cradling
air.
a spirit.
Okay.
Cradling air.
I guess yeah.
Okay.
You've got hands full of dirt.
I'm like.
I'm going to take her hand,
Yeah.
place it on a spot, and say, hold that hand right there.
Okay.
Oddly warm.
We've been forming
I'm
a
taking
seance.
your hand,
Strange.
putting it on a spot right next to it. Hold that
Oddly
right there.
cold.
Take your hand, put it next to it.
All you feel is energy. You could run for hours.
And then I put. No, she's holding. I put,
Yes.
I put my hand.
All right, roll your nature.
To another 12.
Seance. Those words.
Colin,
Spirits, hello.
Miles is just watching this like,
What's going
what
on?
the hell is that thing?
Miles was not there, so he's not.
No,
there.
but he's just watching going, what the hell is that thing?
Yeah.
Remember, he has spirit vision.
18 plus 12, 30.
Okay, every one of you loses a healing surge.
Okay.
But my healing surge is.
Shut up, you have like 20 of those.
I have
Only
13.
7, or no, 12.
7. Lucky 7.
Yay, 6.
You only have 7? I have. Oh, 9. Okay.
You're fine.
I have 6.
So, I'll just go around the table. Selkie's feet, for lack of a term, get a little bit bigger. The ears get a little pointy tufts. The tail gets bushier.
They can't see it.
We're missing something.
What do you mean you're missing something?
There was energy from Jaeger in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has little antlers, remember? So yeah.
We have a matching pair.
Alright, well.
The usually long, slender limbs get a little more squat, but just by a little bit. And it gets a little bit of an orange hue down the spine, where its spine would be.
Can we
Orange
see
is
it
which?
again, or
No, orange, I'm talking energy-wise.
That's where all your
You're not
colors
sure.
going.
does he have to become a little more white?
Yes.
Shocking colors.
I'm gonna go as albino fox when this is over.
Selkie does make a
And I'm gonna be purple.
noise.
He lives!
Can any of the rest of us see her here?
No.
So happy.
At least your spirit. Okay.
Oh, Yumi looks happier.
And now I must have vengeance.
what?
Okay, now she's back.
She was like, yay, she's happy now for vengeance. Oh dear.
Curious, what are we missing here? I really don't want to Valor Honey.
What just happened?
I will explain to the gathered that Selkie is. I don't know where Selkie's physical form's gone.
We
But
lost
Selkie's-
his body?
Well, you know that. You can see it.
She doesn't
This isn't, but this is. He's.
whack the back of her head to turn the spirit.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What did you do with him?
Black.
Why is there only dirt? Oh, hi, Selkie.
Selkie only
Good boy.
exists on the spirit realm right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm never turning these things off
Oh god.
until we get his body back.
Make sure you keep that in mind.
Okay.
That couldn't possibly backfire.
Oh.
So no one's gonna search for the body?
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to find the body.
We're trying to figure.
I've already searched the camp.
Well, considering we have an entire mountain to circumnavigate, that's going to be.
Don't worry, I got this. Sounds like a use for my feet.
Oh god.
You run forever, feet.
Run forever feet.
Oh,
He does feel
no.
energized at the moment.
Selkie. Where is the body?
Where's your body?
So,
It kind of perks its head up and it looks in a direction and then looks in another direction and then kind of slumps back down.
It doesn't.
Both?
You don't know. You don't speak Selkinese.
You're making him
You don't
sad.
speak.
No, I do.
Don't make him sad.
Spirit talk.
You want to roll your nature to see if you can interpret that?
I believe me.
14.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 2.
Please roll a 1, Allie, because this will be hilarious.
17.
17. When
Damn.
it comes to Selkie, I'm on the fucking ball.
17
Plus 4, 21.
The feeling you get from it is, remember being here, remember falling there.
So falling there.
Yeah.
Now, well, we figure out which direction he was looking then, and I point Rowan. Rowan?
See the search dog.
Yeah. See the body with the hands, like this? That is still on fire over there? Yeah, that one. Go near that, that
That
direction.
meteor-looking shape that's created through the entire tree line. Go that way.
See that crater? Yeah, go to that.
go for the greater.
This is all a crater at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Find Selkie's body.
You get there. There's an obvious impact zone, but nothing's in the hole.
Did something seriously snatch his body?
I'll go wandering over.
I look more thoroughly.
Once he's
Roll your nature.
once he's standing there, I'll see him one spot and going, oh, he's gone to ground.
He's not. He pretty much stops to his spot and then goes on all fours and sniffing around.
21.
There's a very strong scent heading east. Okay, now you hear the and it's disappearing in the distance.
Time to
Oh
go.
no!
I'm carrying the body.
17.
Well, no, he can.
acrobatics.
Well, he's spirit. He doesn't have a body to carry.
And wolf form. To track better.
So who's carrying the selfie spirit?
22. I am. 22 acrobatics. Tony's so confused.
Is he actually heavy? In that mind
Shouldn't
over
be.
matter?
It's all in her head.
It's
Oh, it's all in her head,
She's
yeah.
a psycho.
You remember the
I don't want
physical
it in her
form.
head.
Yeah,
actually,
heavy.
I remember
Do I have
physical
Huddy or do
Selkie
you
being
have
heavy.
She has Huddy.
You still have Huddy.
I have not put him on. I'm not putting him on until we're out of here.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea there. We don't want to expose him to this.
Okay,
Pretty sure he's
this is going to be a
already
skill
exposed.
challenge of chasing whatever took Selkie.
Yay.
I need a pencil.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be in a lot of trouble when I get my hands on it.
That's gonna be super fun.
Everything I do does rattling now, so it's fucked.
Just
Turns out
so
to
you
be your
know,
mother.
it had cleared.
Not my
Selkie's
mother.
body had cleared about 40 meters from the edge of the tree line.
Oh.
He went.
He was airborne and that's an arc.
Yeah. So this one will have an effect. You
So
need to get
12 squares?
about 12 squares away from the tree line, yeah. So this one is going to be a 6 successes before 2 failures.
Or no, that'd be 24.
This is just a catch.
Just catch, okay.
Because whatever this thing is, it's not moving fast, but it doesn't seem to be at all slowed by whatever the hell
Oh,
it's
wow.
carrying.
That's impressive because Selkie was heavy.
Yes.
Which is why I'm having trouble carrying his spirit form. Because he was heavy in the physical world.
Your mind, dear, it's a disturbing place. Just saying, and this is coming from the artist.
Outro, how do we start this?
It's gonna
Of
be
course,
amazing.
the one who's away from the table.
Perception.
Trying to spot obvious disturb.
Him.
Trying to spot Rowan.
Try to stop.
Because
stop obviously disturbing
Rowan's the
wolf.
one way up in front.
Yep.
Damn it.
And trying not to step through things rib cages as we're going along.
Ooh.
Nothing like getting your foot stuck in somebody's sternum.
Yep.
It is a pain to get off. I mean,
16.
16. It's not that hard to follow, so that's going to be a success. Altro is able to keep pointing, he sees the tail going through a bush, then sees, Rowan's head pop up for a second, then go back down. There! So you guys are all following Altro's lead. And then... Yumi!
Acrobatics to keep up.
Okay.
While carrying the body. The heavy, heavy body. That would be a 24.
That even beat the card. Yumi, distraught by the idea that her beloved
Pet.
abomination
He's my pet.
Slash pet.
slash pet
Pet.
has been horribly injured or disfigured or severed from its mortal
Or body
receptacle, is flipping through the trees, keeping an eye on Rowan and following his movements.
It really shouldn't be there.
Checking on his tail once in a while.
Rowan's naked as if.
For good measure.
Tony,
These Arcana give a psychobabble reason of why the spirit she's carrying actually doesn't weigh as much as she thinks it does.
roll Arcana.
25.
You make a whole lot of sense. However, it matters not to poor grief-stricken Yumi.
It's worth a try.
So that's not going to count as a success or a failure, but it's a really good attempt at making her understand. But I know Yumi. You're telling someone, listen, okay, your dead relative is gone to a better place. Yes, they were burned alive, but they're at a very better place. Yes, they were kicking and screaming in the grave, probably clawing at the coffin the whole while, but they're in a better place.
Called limbo. I mean purgatory. I
You can
mean
find a
That's the
new,
wrong one.
Heaven.
Wait, wrong situation.
You can find a new abomination.
Helen.
It'll happen.
Huzzoo!
I want to sneak up on
between the
whatever
two of
took
us,
the
of course
body.
we will.
Taking you stealth to try and follow.
That's still 21.
Woo!
Holy Christ.
Hazumu tells everyone, shh, quiet. We must be getting close. Let's keep it
We got
down.
a chance.
We're gonna sneak up on this
They can only
guy.
mean one thing.
Rowan.
Yes. My turn finally. I will use my nature to follow the scent
Okay.
and possibly identify what I'm following. Does it smell familiar? Probably not. 18.
Success in that one.
Carrot
It doesn't
coins.
smell.
Carrot coins.
It doesn't generally smell. Give me 3 or 4 of those. It doesn't generally smell like something you're used
Pay
to
off the
smelling,
GM.
but you haven't not smelled it before, so it's unique enough that you shouldn't be losing the scent anytime soon. However, as you're getting further and further away from the mountain, it seems as though more of this kind of smell is in the air. It's kind of all starting to mix together.
In other words, the air on the mountain right now is pretty sterile.
Yeah. Forest, Hazumu.
Yep.
Hazumu!
Azumu!
Rowan is sniffing the air, leading you towards wherever Selkie's corpse is. I mean body.
I'm gonna try looking around
Okay.
and hearing around. It's 26. My ears are super effective
What's a success?
I'm super long.
and super long.
Yours
So
hang
purple.
You're listening,
No.
and
But I
between
can't tie them in a knot and above.
you're listening, and between the grief-stricken Yumi who's still sobbing quietly, the explaining Tony who's trying to explain away her grief,
No, I'm trying to explain that it's not heavy. She shouldn't be weighed down.
the sniffing of Rowan, you hear it kind of like something's crashing through trees and just lumbering.
Radar ears.
Radar ears.
And I expect
That
them to
way.
point it that way, no?
Tony. One more failure. One more success.
Be the
It's
hero.
not me.
Don't you, Tony, don't fuck it up.
One was a
Fuck it
failure.
up.
Fail.
Perception to try to spot whatever she's throwing her earring towards.
Oh god. That was a 1.
That's the one.
yes, it is.
Team failure rides again.
So that's a failure.
I am not part of this team. Okay.
Ryan,
Okay,
Trish,
you
you're part of team failure. You just rolled a 1.
We're back on track with Spirithearth, guys. Failure in a skill challenge.
Yeah.
Good.
Finally!
Fail.
You finally got up to the scent as best as you can when you come to a clearing. The clearing is large, and there seems to be a whole bunch of wigwams grouped together in a circle. And whatever was carrying the body...
Are there any teepees too?
Yes, there are teepees.
Teepees and
2 kinds of tents.
Teepee, wigwam. Teepee, wigwam.
Your 2 tents. Yeah. Whatever was carrying it left a very large,
Trail.
we're talking 10-foot wide trail through the...
10-foot wide.
Holy
That's
shit.
there's a lot of carrying.
When I said that it didn't have any trouble moving, I meant it didn't have any trouble moving.
They brought a cave troll.
The wigwams and teepees, by the way, are far larger than you would expect.
They'd fit, 10 feet wide?
Yeah, about that. Probably
I
3 or
see.
4 10-feet wide people.
Oh, gods.
And what do these super tall, super wide people look like?
They look like bears.
Oh.
Cool.
But not Hinkiyoki bears.
Bears.
They look like...
Bugbears?
No, they look like bears. Just really big bears. But they're walking around with helmets on their heads, and helmets being a loose term, and the equivalent of strap leather over one
Bandoliers.
shoulder, bandoliers of leather. You're not sure, you've never heard of... It's like a Hengeyoki that's kind of stuck between humanoid and animal form. Which
Calls
is...
for the friendship dance.
Oh, God.
First,
What is your...
first we should ask the human if he knows what these are.
Look like a bunch of bears wearing hats.
10-foot
So
bears.
they're not your siege beasts?
I wish we had siege beasts like that.
Awesome. Yes.
Humans don't have siege bears.
Okay.
He lied to me. Bear siege.
Airborne bear seed.
Oh God, drop bears.
Oh no.
Oh god, no. We're
This
doing-
big?
So yes,
It'd be a hell of a drop.
hell of a bear.
You guys are on the outside of a clearing.
We should
Approach in a friendly manner.
God.
get more information first.
Yes.
Well, our friend will listen.
We need to sneak up on them.
Just an FY, you have been following this trail for the last 4 or 5 hours. So it's not a 10-minute thing.
20 stealth.
We're doing stealth.
Okay.
25.
What is there? Oh god. Okay. 25 stealth. Alright, so we need more information. Azumu, you...
Damn it.
You mean?
No.
All you see through the
Just
tall
very
grass
friendly.
where the trail is bunny ears going...
And a fox
And then,
tail.
and then when the bunny ears go down, the foxtail goes up, and then goes down.
I'm not even going to try and do
Team
that.
Ninja is on the case.
Team Ninja.
Alright, so we're gonna go with the stealth character is as Rowan.
We should wait here while they
Reconnoiter.
until they come back.
How far away are the TPs?
They're about...
Wigwams.
Whatever.
The edge is about 100 meters, so a football field.
But they're big.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The fact that you can make out what they are at this point is one of those, like, those things are huge. Alright, so you sneak through the tall grass. Nothing seems to be noticing you.
Is there anything spiritual happening around that area at all?
Alright, you have your spirit on.
It's on, yeah. It's not coming off.
She wouldn't turn it off because she was carrying
Spirits are dancing and prancing all around.
carrying Silky for that.
We don't
In
see
that
any,
TP wigwam area too?
Yep.
we don't see any Nazi spirits around. You
No
know?
Nazis. Those ones were all killed horribly.
They were cleansed.
Do I see anything resembling Selkie's body anywhere?
Roll perception.
You need to do it. Live in your power.
Again, 21.
Giant, like, iris is just going huge.
Guys.
As you're watching the movement of these giant bears, one of them has something over his shoulder and just goes lumber, lumber, opens a flap, and goes in. Yes, it does look like Selkie's body was over his shoulder.
He's over there.
Dinner.
Alright, let's go in.
Okay.
Team Ninja.
Team Ninja.
Alpha strike formation.
This is going down in tears.
Well, of course it is.
I'm just going to fast forward the scene to 2 people on a spit at this point. No, alright.
Arguing bitterly.
Okay, you watch them kind of get to the edge. You see the ears go up. You see the ears go down. You see the tail go up. You see the ears go up. Then you see the ears and the tail going around.
Do the other things really not see that?
Their passive perception is not that high. Roll your stealth
We
again.
know to watch for the goddamn.
At this point, I pull out my pack of
Oh, fuck, Jen.
Emperor Ox's tarot cards
Ah! Team Ninja!
and start playing Go Fish with Tony.
Okay.
So,
Team fucking Ninja!
Alright, so
both rolled natural 20s.
you reach the inner wigwam with apparently nothing having noticed
That was
you.
amazing. That was fucking
You do the
amazing.
equivalent of like coyote on your tippy
Yeah.
toes.
We sing our own stealth theme song.
Yeah.
The-
And they still can't
The
hear
giant
it.
bears apparently don't notice you. You get into the tent. There is a massive bear sitting on what could only be described as what you'd hope would be a very sturdy throne.
Dear Christ.
He's got a skull on his
toilet.
head, a club on his side. It looks like a little tree. And he's looking at the corpse, and he's grunting something to the other bears, and they're grunting back. And then he's grunting something again, and they're grunting back. And then they all just...
Grunties.
They're sunburrows?
You think so? No, they're doing some...
They're sun bears!
They're doing
Oh my
some
God.
kind of motion that they all do in unison. So, if you want, you can roll a religion check to see if it's that you actually identify it as some kind of.
Sure! That sounds plausible.
Religion, eh? What's
Damn.
that?
18. I learned something about this apparently.
It looks like they're praising something, but you're not sure what.
Praise Jeebus.
Are you doing? You're inside the tent at this point. Like their tents are not stuck to the ground. There's obviously large flaps that are very large for you guys, very small for them.
Is there anything in here that would indicate if they actually are praising a higher spirit, i.e. like the Great White Stag?
No.
I.e. Sugai.
Or Sugai?
No.
Oh god, no. I hate those Sugai bears!
I killed them once, I can do it again.
But it doesn't look like they're gonna eat it, is what I'm saying.
No.
No.
Okay.
Does it look like they're praising the body?
Yes. They should even circle around it.
Right.
Just saying
I
grace.
think it's time for some bluff action.
Just saying grace.
Do we want to circle back outside? before we do the bluffing.
As they're pantomiming to each other.
Okay.
They clearly can't be noticed anyway.
Go back and get help.
Oh god.
Got any nines, Altros?
What? What's that, Lassie? Timmy fell down the well.
Yeah.
You pushed him, didn't you?
Well, they do
Clearly
need to
not.
know.
Yeah.
You're leaving.
I'm leaving
there.
Yumi there.
All
She
right.
doesn't know about her somehow.
She takes her eyes off of Yumi.
That's
I've
right.
been limbering up.
I'm still playing Imperial Terror.
I'll race back to
Park,
tell
go
them.
fish.
Roll your stealth.
Got any nines there?
Nice.
29.
Okay, so you don't run into an armory rack or anything like that to make noise. You just whoop right back out.
Bunny being chased by
So,
bears.
I'm just going to skip to what Hazumu does and then we'll be back to what Yumi does in
Running
this.
through the forest.
You're like, do you have any number? And then suddenly Hazumu's beside you.
Hello.
I think she's been learning from Yumi. By the way, 3.
So we found Selkie's body. It's in the
I was
tent.
collecting.
There's a lot of bears.
Are they eating it?
Yumi!
Men.
They seem to be.
Hazumu has left you.
Yep.
The bears are praising the body.
I don't know. They growl a lot. I can't tell what they're saying.
All right.
But they look friendly. Ish.
You just gonna watch?
Friendly to you.
No,
Bear.
I'm contemplating I should go bluff or diplomacy on this one.
Do you speak their language?
I have no fucking clue.
I'd say not. Probably.
I'm gonna guess I
Obviously.
don't.
You have
Obviously you don't.
You have the spirit with you, don't you?
I do have the spirit with me. Yes.
Stick it in.
All right.
Fucking thing.
I'm going in center stage,
Uh,
and I
Okay.
put Selkie back in his body.
You have a bear that's taller than this room.
I can get through its legs.
Probably 1.5
look
times the
where
height
you
of
bite
this room.
out of me.
But first off,
Oh, a
I'm gonna
thought.
go in
What?
with a
Break the
bluff
gym again.
of the daughter of the Great White Stags, and how their prayers have been answered,
Roll your bluff.
and I have arrived.
You're minus.
We're breaking
That
gym.
minus buttload.
Okay, that is 30 bluff.
Okay, so even with a
Yeah.
minus 10 because you do not speak their language, you're
That's still
walking
a
in there
20
like
bluff?
you're hot shit.
Damn right.
So I'm gonna paint the picture for you. 10-foot tall, 10-foot wide bears standing there going. "Rrrr." All of a sudden, little fox is like, "Hey!"
Hey, what up?
Making a whole bunch of noise, just walking around, and the bears are like,
What?
"Rrrr."
Are they running it?
They're kind of tilting their head, being like, "What the hell is this small thing?"
What are you doing?
And she's like, "Hey, oh,
That's
hey,
my
picks up the body, they're just like, this is what they're understanding. You pick up the body, like, then they see her stuffing something or trying to stuff something into it, and they're just like,
Unfortunately, she picks up the tail and tries to stuff it from that end.
the chief bear grunts something at you.
Grunties.
Okay, I want to use my encounter power, confusing blather, to take the body and run.
I hear you're going to do that. Roll it.
I think I'm gonna run from this.
30 again.
Okay, so Yui starts explaining about the great white stag and blah blah
And his
blah.
powers of the mix.
His powers in the mix, and the bear's like, "Ugh." And he's like, "So anyhow, it's really heavy. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go put it back in his body. We're all gonna be good now. Peace out." And she runs out of the wigwam. And the bears kind of sit there for a good minute, just looking at each other, being like,
Did that just happen?
"Yeah, did that just happen?"
Start the cover.
All right, so the rest of you, Azuma has returned and said, the bears have it.
Halfway through your explanation, we hear a roar from the village.
Yes. Halfway through the explanation, you hear a roar from the village.
And looking towards the village, what do we see?
Great. I left Yumi alone.
You see arm, Selkie. Arm, Selkie. Arm, Selkie. Bears!
I have tie rope to a tree. On one side of the path.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
All the time stuff.
I pick up my tarot cards, put them back in the pack. Considering we have like a football field in
That
there.
was totally fucking worth it.
Put Selkie on.
I love you, encounter power.
Buddy on.
Yes, you got a round head start on them on your running.
Yes, I did.
What's your speed?
7
So you can move 14.
Yep.
They move 16.
Oh, fuck that bullshit. I gotta go stealth.
How did
You're going so with a giant corpse on your shoulder.
Yes.
Yes. With half the bear village on your tail.
How do they move so fast? They're so
They're 10 feet tall.
They have a large
but they're
stride.
tiny little legs.
Damn it. Where's that natural 20?
That's a 19 stealth.
That one doesn't see you. That one sees you.
Some of
That
them
one
pay
sees
attention.
God damn it.
That one sees you.
Hell, go ahead and roll
One
a
of
5.
them starts going right level.
Shit.
Yeah, all of you are watching Yumi running towards you, and these 10-foot tall, 10-foot wide bears kind
Gaining
of
on her.
gaining on her, and you're just like, why?
Is the ground rumbling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Can I use acrobatics to pole vault off one of the bears?
You'd have to turn around. They're
Well,
not
they're
ahead
gonna
of you.
catch me, right?
They may.
How do you how far are you?
Are there trees nearby?
We can
Where
see
they
her.
are.
What about
see
the
her.
big
I
long
don't-
teepees?
I have last.
You have to turn around. I figured that you were beelining it for them.
Yes.
You have to turn around towards the front of the teepees. But no, it's a clearing.
Nothing for you to bounce off of here,
Except the bears.
except the
Does
bear.
anyone want to try anything other than Yumi at this point?
I believe in my power to jump off a bear.
How big is my
Running
spirit
speed
companion?
plus 2.
He's about 10 feet
And
tall,
speed
but
plus
only
2?
4 feet wide.
He's not as big as them.
Okay, so Jim, my speed same as theirs, 16 then.
No.
No?
No, they'd be running as well.
Your
Which is
speed-
awesome.
Oh, fuck.
Speed plus 2 as a move action, and you can do 2 of them. So your speed is 18. No, 16.
And theirs is
Yeah,
18.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, 16.
And they
By
have
the
8
way,
movements,
they
so
move
they're
slightly
running.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're running faster.
It's
Oh.
shit.
It's the sudden realization that they move faster than is physically possible, and they're heading this way.
Yeah. They don't seem happy either.
No.
Yumi's around, of course not.
I don't think she's in crossbow range yet.
I want to do bounce and grab.
You want to leap?
I'm gonna leap in, grab Selkie's body off of Yumi.
Means you have to
Keep
run
going.
out there
Yep.
towards
Keep
them.
bouncing
So
past.
picture this: Yumi, mass of bears gaining
Yes.
on her. You're coming from this end.
Yeah.
You're heading this way.
Yeah.
Mass of bears.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Roll.
They look so friendly.
Pretty much, we're gonna, like,
22.
try out the long this.
Alright. Hazuma lands beside you and says, "Give me the body."
Alright. I passed Selfie off to Hazumu.
Oh god, we're playing football with bears.
Why does this look
Roll
like
your
something
athletics.
out of that Disney Robin Hood? You know,
Mine?
Yes.
You're throwing.
It's passing.
Yes.
Yes.
God
We're
damn it.
passing the dead body.
you're passing a
Oh,
lump.
thank God.
That's good.
Woo! 22.
You shot put the body to Hazumu.
Ah, Team Ninja.
Catch.
The bears immediately turn towards where they see the body go.
Yeah.
They're now chasing Hazumu.
Yay. No. I have this daily power.
What in the world?
Yeah, I contemplated that one.
Airborne form.
Flying rapid?
I enter a stance. Until the stance ends, I gain a +2 power bonus to speed. I am insubstantial while moving, and I can move through enemy spaces.
And insubstantial?
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Drop the body.
Which means you actually turn around and run back through them.
If I want to, yeah.
I do have to warn you, if you do that, you do drop the body.
Can I not pull vault off a bear?
If you want to turn around,
Right.
yes. But if you miss, then you're kind of getting trampled by 4 giant
Probably.
bears.
Then I will immediately attempt to hide.
I'm going to go run.
Properly.
God, stop trying to hide from them.
No.
Running a ditch.
I'm gonna figure find the road across the
Got
top.
20.
We're going to run trip them.
I gotta roll higher.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help
No
her.
problem with that.
They all have +6. That's 15 + 6, 16
Yeah.
+ 6, 18 + 6, 16
They all
plus
see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, ha!
No, man.
All right, the rest of you, what are you doing? Hazumu is now being chased by the giant bears.
I'm looking at this going,
Try doing what you're supposed to do, Shaman.
Quick, put the
Send your bear
put
up
the
there.
spirit back in the body.
Yes, why don't you run in front of all the bears and put the spirit back in the body like you've been trained to do? Oh, wait.
That's training didn't
Now I can bring
That was
out my
next
own
Tuesday.
bear and confuse the hell out of them.
Does your bear speak bear?
It's a spirit bear.
It knows what that knows, so no.
But it would confuse them.
Try diplomacy.
Nonsense,
That's
Jim.
crazy
I don't
talk,
have
Jim.
diplomacy.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I do.
I do at +7.
These are the two that have
I
diplomacy.
do it +9.
She's
I've
very
been
tight.
covering for Yumi for way too long.
Hazumu has diplomacy of 3.
Oh,
I do.
I just
I know
thought
what.
against using diplomacy, that's all.
do you have a way of communicating with them?
They're giant bears.
I got
That's the
this.
exact in character expression.
Oh,
Don't worry. I got this.
oh no.
I'm
Now-
going to intimidate the bears.
You can't do that.
You are like a Shih Tzu
But I
yelling
might be
at a
able
grizzly.
Roll.
Hey, look, good airtime.
No, the bear, stop.
I'm going to be as loud as I can be. Just like trying to scare them off.
Okay.
So you can't. You
He
don't
wants
have
to
any.
be the
You don't have any.
distraction.
No.
Look at that. Immunity.
It's never
Fear.
been
Awesome.
relevant prior to the
Oh, fuck you, Jim.
They're bears. They're all scared of shit.
They can still be intimidated.
They can still be intimidated.
Yeah.
They're just immune to fear.
Isn't that what my rattling does?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
All right. You got an awesome roll, guys. I rolled a 9.
You okay? So you don't only stop. You do the shit you think and run towards them, going, as they're just barreling towards Hazumu. You don't realize this is a bad plan, and they haven't stopped yet. Donate.
That
I'll
was
Probably
trust.
takes them a while to stop.
How good are you at indirect communication, i.e., sign, pantomime?
Interpretive dance.
Friendship dance, go!
Their friendship dance was probably the first thing I've ever really. We can try.
What's your diplomacy?
9.
That's
But she
still.
has no idea how to use it. She's literally only used to covering for trouble.
What do you think you just did?
Yeah, and I.
Now, I can.
Carrots.
I can summon my spirit bear, and he can be your
Wait.
well, not bodyguard, but he can be standing next to you,
Oh, great
So
dog
they-
spirit bear.
so that you are not
Interpretive bear dance.
so you are not out there by yourself.
How tall is this damn grass?
About 4 feet.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Are they even gonna see your bird?
What? Yes,
This
because
bear's fairly tall.
he's corporeal. He can actually attack. He's 10 feet tall.
Start walking that way. By the way,
Summon spirit bear.
you should stay in range because this is
I know.
probably gonna go real damn ugly.
I'm going to be back a ways, but within
Okay.
range.
Yep.
Miles is kind of perking one of his spiritual ears. What are they saying?
We don't know.
What is the fallen god?
What?
I turn around
He's
Miles.
He's the universal trans.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh right, yes, you have the.
He's our babblefish, awesome!
Okay, you.
What?
Come.
You're up.
Come
You-
home,
You're up.
trans-
You with me. She's out front.
I'm not going near those things.
No, she is.
Things can
and
understand
my
them.
spirit bear is. You can understand what they're saying.
You can't?
No,
What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything to you. No,
We'll figure this out.
this is a spell that been cast on you when you
You
were
did this to
assigned to us,
yourself.
wasn't it? Remember? Didn't they cast the language spell on you?
You take it. He hands you the necklace.
That will mess with you.
You look at it, you're like, this is pretty much signature. Only Miles can use it.
Oh,
Here you go, Miles.
By the way, your uncle
Nope,
attuned to
Miles,
that.
you're it.
I can't understand what you're saying now.
Your uncle attuned it to you.
And only you.
Damn it, Pierce.
so it's like you will translate what they're saying for her.
Wait,
Actually,
It
what's Miles' diplomacy?
His diplomacy is +8.
Not bad.
For a human.
Considering-
Yumi, you're up.
It's not that far from you.
Intimidate.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yes. Face bomb.
Great minds.
What'd you get?
26.
Okay.
She's at least
Yumi finally kind of darts in front of Hazumu and just bares her teeth and gets the most feral look she can muster across her face. And the bears actually stop pursuing for a second, being like, not sure what to do. And then there's Rona at one of the ears going,
goddamn chihuahua.
yeah. They're stopped. They're stopping their pursuit.
Miles and my spirit bear
And
will go out.
following him.
I'll go with them.
Miles is pretty much dragging his heels, going, no.
I said, Miles, we want this to go peacefully. We don't want to fight.
Right.
I don't want to be anywhere near those things. They're 10-foot tall bears.
I point next to him. Next to him is standing my spirit bear, which
Hey,
is 10
Johnny.
feet tall.
Siege bears.
He's seen my
Friendship
bear.
dance?
Friendship dance.
We
Friendship dance.
actually have
It's just my bear
that's
is.
the way we can talk
It's just
to
my
them.
bear is
I'm
sleep.
gonna pet something.
Somebody, can you talk to him?
He understands them the same way he understands us. Point at Miles.
So, friendship dance. Friendship dance?
What the hell's a
It's
friendship
the
dance?
First place, that's what got them
You
captured.
can use the friendship talk.
The bears are like, looking at Miles, and Miles is like, I'm glad I'm wearing my brown pants.
And
All right, Miles.
And my bear is there staying.
It all rests
looking at
on
them.
you. Don't fuck it up. Or they'll eat you.
Next scene.
Why'd you insult their mothers?
Alright, I'm going to let... You get to roll for Miles.
Oh boy!
Plus 8 on diplomacy.
Don't fuck it up, Trish.
He's going to get dice.
Yep.
This is more luck in it.
Not
If this
these
is-
days for anybody else.
if
I already
this-
learned that lesson.
If this is a 1, you guys are running the next scene.
Is it 8?
8.
8 to 16.
So 16. At least he doesn't have any negatives because he can actually communicate with them.
Yep.
So he starts talking. He's like, what is the fallen god? He says that this god fell from the mountain and needs to be restored.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's my pet. We're going to do that.
Do I say that?
Yes.
No.
Keep
Miles,
your eyes
you-
on the clock.
I just walk up and put my hand on him. Miles, you've been with us how long now? You seriously asked if you should repeat something Yumi said?
Hey, I'm right here.
And the point stands.
Out of the
and the
sea.
point
Claim
stands.
that we have the means to restore the god.
Tell them that we've brought the missing
No.
spirit of the god. We've known this god. We knew this god before he was separated.
Okay, he relays that to it. One of the bears just gets on all fours and roars loud, like spittle is hitting Miles in the face, and he's like,
What's he saying?
he says, prove it.
Alright, spirit dudes.
Do your thing, Shaman. Hurry up. Make him better. Now.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Just stop.
He wouldn't go in the back way.
Will now perform the dance of joining.
No, I basically, but I
Friendship dance.
will say,
Friendship
Miles, tell them that I am a spirit worker. This bear standing next to Miles is a spirit bear.
Okay, he relays the message, and then he looks a little perplexed, and then he turns to you and says, they want you to do it in the shaman hut.
They have shamans?
You have a
Ooh.
shaman?
They're civilized.
You guys have shamans? Yes.
To the shaman hut.
Somebody I can talk to on the same basis. Hopefully.
I think I know where that is.
Aside from sneaking
Yeah, we know where that is.
Okay, so now
The bears kind of encircle you all.
where's the body?
Hazuma's got
I've
that.
got it. I'll carry it.
Where are you? Are you still bouncing around out
she's
there?
with us.
No, I stopped.
Sorry, I'm done.
No,
Alright, so you're escorted back to the wigwams and teepees.
And
All the bears are kind of
carrying the spirit.
All the bears are kind of just, watching you go by. You kind of feel like an ant being watched by cats. It's like, okay.
I'm just
You go
gonna-
right past the chief's tent.
The
which
one
is
that
where
we're
you
in?
found the body.
Apparently this isn't the shaman's tent.
And you
I was
walked
mistaken.
into a larger tent that seems to have a whole bunch of large bears, and they're more ornately adorned. They have skulls with color on them and stuff like that, and feathers sticking
But
out.
no silk.
No silk.
These shamans don't know how to live, Altros.
They all look up and they start grunting at one another, and one of them grabs a stick and is brandishing it.
She has
Put
her
your
horns
stick
on.
down.
She has them on.
They're on.
You hear, and Miles is like, they don't know what that is.
But I must educate them!
All I see is you like, and then like 4 sets of arms going up and just pulling her back.
Okay, I'll start with a talk with the shamans through Miles, saying I am a shaman too
No,
in
how
training.
important I am!
I'm not going to claim to be a shaman, maybe, but I'm going to explain like this is my spirit bear with his name. I say, you know,
But they
I'm
can
going
probably
to dissipate him and then summon him again in front of
Okay.
them, so they
They all just
they can see the spirit of Selkie probably.
yes.
yeah,
You're
so-
killing
so-
that
and-
bear.
and
Now we
we're
must
bringing-
end you, shaman.
We're bringing. Yeah, we have. I say, you know, Selkie's physical body. This is the name we know it by Selkie, and Selkie.
You hear them all going,
and
Yes,
Selkie.
the god Selkie!
Selkie's spirit.
He's such a good boy.
We need to.
So good.
Make a Selkie sandwich.
Not being the greatest abomination
Yes.
here. By the way, I
So I'm
stand as
discussing
close.
this
he
with them.
says to enter the circle.
I stay back by
With
the
the-
entrance
what, the
as I
selfie?
can.
Just you.
Not letting go of the spirit.
You realize what's going to happen is the spirit's going to be merged in you.
If you're not.
You're going to have. Just pointing that one out. Okay.
Takes this.
I'll
Don't screw him up.
Now, do I recognize the circle?
It's a ritual circle.
Oh,
There's no way of.
We don't know what
denying
these
it's a
very
spiritual
creepy
ritual
ass
circle.
shit.
It's not
magic
arcane, is
It's
it?
not arcane. But you look at it, it looks like a normal Hengayoki.
It's a
spiritual
primitive
ritual
circle.
But it very, very much so. It's primitive. They don't have all of the,
Fine adornings.
There's
and
no
They're
symbol for Grandmother
Neanderthal bears.
Octavia. There's no symbol for the Great White Stag. There's no symbol for or streak. There's just the major symbol.
They don't know that. They don't know
There's actually a
the
symbol
old
there that you
gods.
don't recognize.
I will ask them what
Oh,
this
gods.
is. I walk over to it and point at this one, saying,
This is like
I know
shamanistic
this.
blasphemy.
I know
At
that.
least that's what
I know
those even
this.
say.
But what's this?
They all go, and one of them grunts, and Miles goes, something called the All Mother.
Grandmother Octavia, or some variation.
Carnation.
Maybe
Variation
her
therein.
mother?
The All Mother.
Grandmother Octavia's mother?
Who knows? Maybe.
Okay,
This
I'll
marriage
go.
is so
I'll go into
confusing.
the
There's too
circle.
many of them.
Okay. They start grunting, and Miles is going to reiterate what they say. They say that in order for you to perform a ritual, you have to become a shaman of their order. Do you agree to revere the All Mother in all ways and walks of life?
So glad I'm not the one doing
Are you
it.
gonna respect the spirit?
Insight.
Do you want to commit blasphemy?
Well, no.
No,
For,
it's the
believe,
spirit.
for me, there is no blasphemy. Well, the Druids are blasphemy.
You have committed regicide.
This is going to be an
Try
insight
again.
roll
It's okay.
because I want to see.
my
I want to see
gosh.
just how is this a benign thing to me, or is this
Is this stepping on some bad juju?
no, or is this like letting somebody come along with a psychic ride like that wizard did and shut down my sight?
Okay.
I should have used insight on that one.
It's not bad.
25.
Nice.
Okay. The way they say All Mother, they're very much revering whatever this is. It's like the giver of life, the one who, you know, the way they say it, you're getting the kind of sense of, you know, so like you would say the Great White Stag. They're saying the
Sorry
All.
to correct you
Grandmother
guys,
Octavia.
but it's a
Yeah.
dude.
The creator of all,
Yeah.
the giver of life.
Yeah.
Well, I basically, as a shaman, that is my shtick.
Yep.
So I'll say yes.
I'm part of that.
Okay. When you say yes, one of them dips their into the dirt and just goes across one side of your face.
Hooray, you're now dirty.
You kind of have the Braveheart thing going on with black dirt. You're like,
You're
yay.
Hey, come on! I've lived in the grove
I'll
for
curse the
how long?
badger bear
I've woken
shaman.
up like that.
Okay.
sleeping in the mud.
The ritual is going to take some time. Is everyone just going to sit there and watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I must learn things.
He was like, a bit of dirt on your face. That means you're good. All right.
Actually, Miles is learning.
Find out this
learning
all
Sha-
mother
May
is
Shaman.
and take them out.
And
They go through prayers to she who is the Great One. Da 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 da.
I have no problems.
Jeez.
They keep revere it's just one of those things.
It's
where
a-
like,
it's-
please stop saying how great this thing is.
It's their central tenet of
Yeah.
their shamanism.
There are no mentions of any other greater spirits, just the All Mother.
I don't think I should be in this tent anymore.
Why?
Doesn't this go against what I am?
No, you don't.
No.
You don't well.
Miles is translating out loud.
Okay, well.
Stay back here by me, dear.
Daughter
It's-
of the Great White Stag?
It's like not everyone knows you're the daughter of Elvis.
What's an Elvis?
What?
The ritual is complete. You don't feel any different. You're pretty sure it was just, we're accepting you into the clan kind of
Crazy
thing.
mumbo
It
jumbo.
could be some garlic
And
across.
from what it sounds like, they're calling you Little Bear.
That's so adorable.
Your little bear.
You're a little bear now.
Little brother.
Well, hey,
He's a badger. Well, that's close enough.
yeah. Well, badgers look like bears.
And then they allow you to use the ritual circle.
Little bear badger.
Okay, then we bring in Sulky Spirit. You stand back.
He's already out of place.
Hey.
Back, further back,
Who made Selkie?
further back.
When you say further back, two bears stand in front of Altros who's literally...
I do a 1-2 punch, and I am in ball range punching position.
Grabbing
Sit
her
over here.
arms.
Yumi. Come
Yumi's
sit
kicking
over
and screaming like Yumi would.
He better be okay.
Dragon.
Coming after you, Badger.
Rowan, I need a hand here.
A single golf clap. That's all it rates.
Useless.
All right.
One
Sit
golf
down
clap.
now.
Okay.
Roll your nature. This is going to be a hard
sit down?
because you've never put a spirit back in. You don't
I'm-
have any of the right
I'm gonna
components.
use my spirit call
Let
to no, which one? Which it gives me a +2
That's
on.
Stupid giant bears. I think they're people.
There's a plus
They
game.
are people.
No,
They're bear people.
escape checks.
But they're like
There's one.
monstrously large
Oh yes,
bear people.
select an animal. No,
Yeah, I know.
one of these
They're
abilities
awesome.
allows me to use the
They're
spirit
not Zen.
to gain a bonus on
They're a little bit
rolls.
zen.
No, they're not. They're shamans.
Get a +2.
Yeah.
That's like the
Well,
opposite of
I'm gonna use
Zen.
that.
Not a dog. The
That's
dog
like
has
Zen
a
on its
top
head.
What else can I pull out?
When does he ever look Zen?
Sometimes when he's asleep.
When he's a tree.
Well, no, yeah,
in his
drooling
tree.
out.
So zen.
So zen.
Rowan's always zen. His mind is always empty.
You are the most zen person in the party after me.
I'm gonna try and pull
I'm pretty
every
sure I'm the
plus I
opposite of
can
Zen.
Awesome.
from doing the
I am some
What?
form of
exact rituals, the
That's the
bonus of the
correct
bear, the whole thing.
Because if you fuck this up, Yumi's going to shiv you.
Don't fuck it up. Shiv Gecko returned in the form of a fox. It won't be
I'm gonna
pretty.
channel the gecko.
I will channel the gecko so hard on your face.
I'm gonna ask them if there's any
Oh,
any
you know
help
how
they
bad
can.
it's going to sound on the recording. You asked.
Because I said- I
Miles
said-
reiterates and they nod and they start shaking rain sticks and
Yeah,
Wonderful, wonderful.
The rain nuts let it rain inside the
we don't
tent.
have them.
Adios.
Yeah, you don't.
We don't have these things.
No. You're confused. You're like, they're so primitive, but they have different ways of doing things.
Oh, they have rain sticks, which are much more natural than
Yes.
than those gongs we were told to use.
Yep, the Imperial Gong.
Yeah.
You call it up, okay. The complaint department is open. Line up on the right.
Ultros, we believe in your power.
Power is in the mix.
I guess that explains why the spirits here are all happy and partying.
Ouch. 4.
Because.
Plus.
Now this is plus what?
Is it nature?
Plus your nature.
12. So 16 plus 2
Plus 5.
plus 5. So 21.
You do one of the... You are so under pressure right now that you are sweating like the Dickens, and you have no idea why. You've done rituals like this, but for some reason, being surrounded by 10-foot-tall looming bears that are doing with skulls of...
Umbalaka, umbalaka.
Did I
In a
mention-
baritone.
Yeah.
Ooga
The skulls kind of have sand in them and are making
Ooga
a
chugga.
noise.
Oh god.
And Yumi keeps doing the...
got this feeling.
And the thing is, every time you look up to Yumi, she's doing the...
She's not helping.
Yeah, not helping.
That intimidation, it's really working today.
After about 4 hours,
Oh, Jesus.
Finally, the spirit kind of nestles back in fully within its boundaries, and the body kind of goes and then stops moving.
What did you do to him?
Healing surge.
Okay.
Healing surge on the body.
Okay. Selkie's head just perks up.
Sucky!
Sucky, you're
Actually, I'm
He's
gonna.
alive again! I'm so happy!
That's my response.
We are happy that Sucky is back.
I am now hugging Selkie
Nope.
in the ring of bears and Eltros.
Can't approve.
All the shamans seem very upset.
No, so I'm basically keeping like
No, I'm hugging
face
him.
palm outside the circle.
He's pushing you.
Yes, like this outside
I'm holding
circle.
the body. It's coming with me.
I say, no. Put
She
him
doesn't know that word.
down. Yeah, I know. Do you have a rolled up newspaper?
What's a newspaper?
Pass me that rain stick.
Whack! Horns on. Whack! Horns on. Whack! Horns on. Whack! This thing works really well.
Disco Man Late Show.
Ow.
He needs calm.
It's good.
No, he's not. He's weak.
He's gnawing on your arm.
Sucky,
You
why
know
are you in
that's
my
a
arm?
bad thing. You're
Do you have the evil in you again?
Evil in the mix.
It's wiggling.
Put him.
Is it a happy wiggle?
I bring him back to the into the circle.
All the bears do the motion.
I have to say, I'm surprised.
One of the bears, with the most color on him, by the way, declares something with a range stick pointing to everyone. And you're not sure what it means, but
We all
everyone...
heard it.
what does Pierre? What does Miles say?
We all turned out.
Miles was like, he said, party.
Sweet. Bear party.
Bear party.
oh god.
The bears...
Look at Trevor. Look at
Is-
Trevor.
I don't think you can.
Isn't that where the big
hair?
hairy guys and buttless chaps do? Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to say those things, aren't I? Bear party.
The bears pretty much hoist you all up over their heads and pull you out of the tent, going, oh, kind of bouncing you in
I like bouncing.
some form of joyous occasion.
I don't know. I should be happy or terrible that they want to eat me.
The friendship dance worked after
Not
4
meant to.
hours.
They
We
grab...
didn't dance.
Here's the part. They grab what appears to be a very large boar, about the same size as them, and just throw it over a bonfire that would probably roast one of your town
Where
huts.
did that come from?
That's a huge pig.
They're good hunters.
Well, we did miss the.
They
big
should
thing.
be. They're 10-foot tall bears.
That could feed me for a week.
So they say, you know,
I could feed you for more than a week,
Miles
Rowan.
Church, you all have freedom to go about the camp. Don't do anything stupid, they say, or they'll eat you.
All eyes.
Yeah.
And
All
that's
they have are skulls. What are we gonna do with an armful of skulls?
Got an armful of
An
skulls.
armful of skulls.
They say that the fallen god may return to his domain
Which was
when
in
they're
the sky.
done revering him.
And how long is that gonna take?
He kind of grunts a bit to the bears, and they laugh. And he's like,
When they're all drunk.
they say when they all fall down from the good drink.
So yes, when they're all drunk.
When the party's done.
Okay, so tomorrow
Sounds
morning.
like my kind of party.
Rowan's going beer for beer with the bears.
Yes. At which point the
So Rowan died of alcohol poisoning last night.
yes, yeah. Forget you trying to explain
Holy shit.
metabolisms to Rowan is just.
No. I'm not gonna make
He's
a
half
comparison.
mountain.
I'm not gonna make any comparisons.
Oh right, I forget this.
All right.
Oh,
I
the
gotta
bears
keep
don't.
up with them.
The bears don't
Alright.
know what's going to hit them.
Let's just stop there. What is everyone doing during this great time of celebration?
Dancing.
Duh.
Drinking?
What?
Drinking?
Duh.
Yeah.
Happy
Tony?
bouncy dance.
Mixing up new formulas.
Good. Hazumu?
Happy bouncy dance.
Happy bouncy dance?
Drinking and happy bouncy dance.
Dance of
drinking.
friendship.
The
And
dance
drinking
friendship.
after a while.
I'm
Yes.
gonna hold back. I'm gonna keep Miles with me, and I want to talk to their shaman
Okay.
and find out more
Also
about.
drinking.
You want to
Exactly.
talk to buzzed out shaman?
So we'll start
Well,
with
yeah.
Hazumu.
Well, yeah. You know,
Much
I'm
dancing.
not gonna try drinking them under the
You're dancing
under
with
the
the
log,
giant
but
Yeah.
Pretty much like, it's like Zoe dancing with me.
Swinging me around.
Roll your acrobatics.
if she rolls a 1, she's gonna get
Nope.
sad.
No. 29.
The bears dance very rough, but you're limber. So
It's fun. It's
yeah,
fun.
you're being swung like a little child with an airplane type
Yeah.
thing, but you're having a
Enjoying
great
it.
time. At one
It's
point,
fun.
you do get dunked into a giant stein.
Woo! Party!
You come back, woo, party! Yeah. Yumi.
I gotta go make peace with the chief. So I have to go drink for
Oh,
drink with
no.
the chief.
Oh. Well, at least you'll beat your pants out to do shit.
So
Exactly.
you see the chief, the biggest bear.
Yes.
Roll your perception.
Oh god.
Well, we know he's the one.
I'm Perma Viking. I'm 19.
Okay. You do notice that his fur is a brown, but there's darker brown patterns of strange symbols all over him. You've seen those symbols before.
I have.
You have.
Where?
One of them's on Jaeger.
Oh shit, the bear is sealed!
Why is the bear sealed?
Tony, did you attack the Bear King?
Tony is mixing up.
Look up.
Small
The
mushroom
Bear
cloud.
King has the same things that Jaeger's got on him!
Make a motion for a drink.
I'm not lying this time!
This time.
Unfortunately, you don't tend to lie to me, which is actually worse.
Exactly! Where's Miles?
Miles
With
is
me.
with poor.
Glance over at the Bear King. 27 Arcana.
Oh yeah, you know the things that she saw as discolored? You see them as fully glowing. Purple.
Yeah. Yeah, he's quite arcane.
Alright. Interpretive dance.
I have no idea how to break that, dear. We can't make an offer of that kind.
What if we scratch part of it out? Would that
What,
make
shave
it
it?
better?
That
Yes!
Shave the bear?
Lift up Jaeger. I assure you that doesn't work.
But we
I
haven't.
have tried everything.
Did you scratch it out? Did you put a new one in place?
Doesn't work yet.
Did you turn it on and off again?
Reset?
The most recently he's been on is when I fired that shot through your horns.
Yes! I put my horns against
And there it goes! I was waiting for this all night.
Roll your acrobatics or athletics to try and stop her.
I mean,
Acrobatics.
I can just see it. I see me and Miles sitting on the logs with the shamans, grunting about this, and suddenly this blinding light from behind us.
I'm going to
Everyone's
paint the
silhouetted.
picture. Altro and Miles are speaking to the bear shaman who's grunting. He's very exquisite for a bear. And in the background you see Yumi go, and then mild gesticulation.
Tony just...
Then Yumi going, with her horns down, and then you just see the cat going, he's rolling, and then they go back towards where Tony was. But these, Miles and Altro didn't see a
See,
damn
no.
thing. Neither did the shaman, it's just like the side view of what's going on in the background.
I can fix him though! Look what happened to the tower!
Does Jaeger look fixed?
I didn't put my horns against Jaeger?
I'm pretty sure he's made of the same material, so that's a very bad idea.
The bear's not made of oak.
But he looks happy enough.
Jaeger is not made of oak.
Well then the bear should be fine! He's an
Actually,
oaken bear!
Jaeger's made of horn, isn't he?
Yes. When has any good come of putting that against living material?
Selkie?
Was not. My Arcana was involved in that.
Yes.
Which is why he was
But I
tainted
fixed the
originally.
masks. No, he's taking the Oni. Are you trying to tell me your Arcana is Oni? Are you part Oni? Do I put my horns against you?
Really
Time
wanna
out,
try that?
time out. The entire party goes dead.
Wait.
Why?
Shit.
So a word was mentioned. The entire party has stopped. The music has the just went.
Was it Oni or Jaeger?
We don't
So,
know.
so
we
the
were
Shaman's
shaman's
my horns
looking over my
against
head
you.
that way.
Yes.
busy having sister squabble. We have no idea what we said.
And I look behind me, and oh boy, guess what's at the center of it?
Hey! Alright.
Sister
I
squad
want to use
here.
my diplomacy for the king.
I wanted to shut her
Your
up.
Highness, I can fix you. I can be your share wolf.
Miles, please don't translate.
Take a drink.
Right?
No,
Do
oh,
I
no. He's way over here with us and the shaman.
She's misunderstanding,
she's
not
over
relaying
here.
bad information.
Why did everyone stop and why am I thumping into a bear suddenly?
Yeah.
Whack!
Guys?
Rowan's like, boing.
Why people
What?
stop drinking?
Drink.
Another.
What's the shaman saying?
The shaman's just glaring.
At
Yumi.
her?
Yeah, which-
All the bears are glaring at Yumi.
So
I
I'm
went-
gonna presume
I'm
it was
going-
the O word.
What? What happened?
He says that she's talking about the deceivers.
I look around. I turn around and look like,
We were arguing.
what's up?
We were arguing about origin story, and I
Yeah.
gestured towards Silky. She's
You know, crazy tongue monsters. I asked her if her
Yeah.
powers came from crazy tongue monsters, the Oni, which apparently makes the bears pissed.
I
stop
like Oni.
saying that.
He grunts at Miles, and Miles like,
I turn around and say through Miles.
But the Bear King has like
And
magic
muzzle.
runes on him, and I can fix them.
you're getting Carmine.
Yeah, you're being Carmine. I'm
Damn it.
asking about.
I'm Wrangler
Have
crazy.
have you had if you've been unfortunate enough to have encountered those
The shaman
Onis?
lowers his head and grunts, and it sounds very sad. The grunts are kind of a bit of whimpers, and
You made the big bear sad.
Miles turns and goes, apparently the deceivers made the All-Mother force them away from her loving embrace.
The Oni's going
It's a snake in the garden.
Yeah, that sounds like their work.
The dark ones forced them out.
Oh no.
They're
I know who the fucking All-Mother is.
Do you?
She's a bitch! This is all your fault!
Point the finger at me again, I'm biting it. I'm just saying.
Allie's out-of-character insight roll is very high.
Ah, shit! Okay, I can fix the king.
What's wrong with the king?
He's got those crazy
Nick-
runes like Jaeger on
Okay,
him.
Yes, he's sealed arcanely.
Have I ever seen Jaeger's the real runes on Jaeger?
I think
you
we've
have.
seen them, yeah. Everybody's seen them.
She showed them
Just
everyone, you were
etched
just like,
into
that's
the,
arcane, I don't touch that shit.
Runes.
Well, no, I just
It's okay, Rowan.
No, I was just
back to
crying
drink.
over it, and they were looked to see what was wrong.
Now,
You can share wolf
if-
later.
If I look at the king with spirit vision,
Drink.
do I see anything?
You look at the king with spirit vision, and the massive form on the outside does not match the spirit on the inside.
Why?
The form is about 2 times as big as the spirit that's inside.
I can fix him!
Of course, he's a 15-foot tall, 10-foot wide bear, so he'd be a 7.5-foot tall, 5-foot wide bear.
So
I
the normal medium
look at the
size bear.
shaman. The shaman bear.
Don't you
The
know any
spirit
way to like
matches.
undo
No, but
that
I'm
weird
going-
humble jumbo?
No, it's not my type of
The
magic.
king.
Not all
spirit.
arcane is the same.
It grunts a few times.
Okay.
All-Mother made him, then made us. The All-Mother made him that way. Chieftain, powerful.
But
That doesn't sound like Seal.
It definitely doesn't sound like spirits.
He's kind of...
Okay.
Miles is like, he doesn't get it.
Can I fix him now?
No,
No.
trust me, I don't think he wants to be fixed.
He may not know until he tries it. He might like it.
is this like trying raw anchovies?
It's like stabbing a horn into a portal.
No!
Only good things come of it.
When you are
Azul?
power drunk for too long, you don't know how
I
to go
heard
back.
something about Oni.
Stabs like...
Where's Oni?
Oh yeah,
Oh no, she's been dancing.
she's
That's
fought.
not any better than
She's
drinking.
fought Onis.
Yes.
The bears kind of all congregate towards Hazumu.
And she gets bear
I
hugged.
get to do a demonstration.
Haven't we all fought Oni?
No, but her order.
That's what she did.
That's
For
what
a
she
That
living.
was
does
what
that
her
for a
order
living.
was. We're there
Okay,
too.
so the shaman bear kind of picks up Miles by the scruff and just lumbers towards Hazumu and puts Miles down and goes... he says that he would be very happy if you were to train them in the ways of defeating the Oni so that they may regain the All-Mother's favor.
I can do that.
Okay, can I go? I cannot go until you have trained them.
It's gonna be a long night, Miles.
I'll show them how to
I'll give
channel
him.
there.
I'll bring him
Oh
some
my
of the
God.
fire water.
Channeling chi. Hopefully they're better than
They only have mugs that are about
Bucket. It's a bucket.
It's a bucket.
So I have to teach them how to channel their ki.
I'm gonna study Miles' necklace.
Which is probably
Okay.
easier for them than for
While
these
he's drinking.
because they're
Well, I
natural.
know he's getting very drunk, so
They're
it's gonna make it all the
naturalists.
easier.
All right. So at this point, the party has stopped. Someone was a giant, stick in the mud and brought up.
Hey! If you just let me put my horns against him, it could have been so much better.
Who's watching Yumi for the rest of the night?
I'm busy teaching these bears.
Yeah, I know.
I'm challenging
had
you to a
no
drinking
plans.
contest.
Yumi, Rowan's getting drunk. Remember
You've
what
been
happened last
challenged
time
to a
you got
drinking
drunk?
contest by Rowan.
You can get him to strip.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
That's incredibly easy.
Yes, and he's very...
Strip bluff. I totally drank. You have to take off another piece of clothing. Okay.
Yes.
I totally drank another one while you're taking that off. You gotta take that
The
off.
last time you got drunk, you got snuggles. I
Drink.
bet you could push the card.
Shadow Wolf.
Drink.
I bet you could push the card.
What is
Snuggles
Yumi
last
doing?
time.
Altros is probably watching them train.
Well, actually, he has to stick. He's going to stick close to Miles and the shaman and
Yeah.
basically ask him what.
Wait. Somebody said training.
Yeah?
Only the Imperium know how to deal with Oni.
Yep.
I can train. I can help you train.
You're too drunk.
It's gonna be the best
Nonsense.
drunken boxing ever.
I literally just shoved him over.
Okay, you can play the part of the Oni.
Oh God!
gonna go back to
Thank
drink.
God you're made of a mountain.
Okay,
Because you
got
have
it.
some giant bears beating on you.
So Yumi, you want to come watch this with us here?
No, I'm good.
You are inebriated, by the way, because one of those drinks is like 10 of what you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just gonna have you roll a straight single roll for the training over the night to see how well you are able to.
Nice.
That's a 12 plus
Just
modifiers
12.
I'm using. 12.
We'll say
yeah.
12. Do you have diplomacy?
Yes.
So 15.
Yes.
Okay. So for the rest of the night, Hazumu is teaching them basic stances. It looks kind of funny because you have, very lithe, very, able to bend in every way. Hazumu doing all these poses and, single
bears
notice.
trying.
And the bear's like
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda, and you're like.
I'm following along.
But I'm teaching them how to use
Oh,
their
good
claws.
lord.
Yeah.
The claw technique.
When it comes to the Tori and Yuki session, poor Rowan is nominated to be the Yuki against the Bears. And you're lucky you're drunk, but you're going to feel it in the morning.
I'll occasionally heal
I'm
him.
made of a mountain. What are you talking about?
I have been.
What are you talking about?
Ah,
Oh, so that's just
he's
a
drunk.
What did you say about my mountain,
I'm
mommy?
testing my new restorative on him.
Okay.
He has 20
Wait,
temporary-
I have to roll this with you. Even, okay, odd, not okay.
Spike his drink with it.
That is an odd. Okay. We'll keep going. No, everything's good. Everything's good.
Everything's fine.
Everything's awesome.
Miles is in the meantime, getting fucking sloshed. And that's probably why your training didn't go as well. It's like, you need to put one leg up like this and the other leg. And all the bears are following exactly. They're very confused, but. Night progresses. Most of you are awake for most of it.
Yeah.
Tony, you black out at one point. You're not sure why.
I was trying to study that goddamn spell.
You were.
I was doing very well with it.
So everyone wakes up at different parts of the camp. We are going to start with
I'm gonna make a bear monastery with bear monks.
Yui. Yubi, you awake.
Those are going to be
Selkie
big
is
Ds.
sitting on your chest. It is heavy. Back on you.
Picture
Down.
a big, heavy cat
You're a good boy.
at night.
Now where's that chief? We have unfinished horn business to attend to.
Alright, you get up. You're in the middle of the field. You're not even near the
This is
wigwams.
not where the chief was. Are the wigwams even here?
The wigwams are here.
Well, I'm going
As
back
well
to the
as the
chief's
teepee.
side, I guess.
Roll perception.
I'm a Viking.
18.
Okay. You walk. Long grass, no grass. Long grass. Look. How was that? You go back. There seems to be strange parts of the grass missing.
Like in crop circle formations?
Yes.
Like what was on the chief?
Almost.
I put my horns against it.
Oh.
Nothing. Okay. Alright, time to go back to the chief.
Okay.
It passed the horn test.
It passed the horn test.
I'll get to the
On to
next
the chief.
Hazumu, you have been teaching them all throughout the night. However, at the same time, you're tired.
They're tired now.
You wake up, you're leaning on your staff. Everything is stiff.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you.
Everything is awesome.
Not anymore. It's very stiff.
You have a bunch of bears kind of sleeping all around you. You're in the middle of them.
Oh,
A bear paw.
It's a bear pile.
being home.
Like being home, except they could crush you if they rolled over.
Yeah. That's why I gotta be up top.
Yep. She learned that from the bunny pile first night.
I'm gonna go sleep on top of one.
Screw it.
Nap.
Roll over.
What?
Tony, you don't know where you are.
Stop killing people!
I'm pretty sure everybody here was safe. You
The chief
survived
is
tonight
dead.
after all.
You
Look
wake
at your
up.
paws!
You're in some dark place.
Damn
Look
you, dark
around.
world.
It's very, very dark except for a small, like, half moon of light.
You're in bear prison. They don't take kindly to your kind here. Cats.
Stand up.
Okay.
Walk towards the light.
Okay.
Walk towards the
You can
light.
easily fit out of it. There is a very, very potent smell on the outside of this.
Smells like wet bear.
Oh yeah, wet bear is very accurate.
Damn it. Gotta stop guessing these things. You killed a bear.
Honey.
How many hearts are in your hands?
How many people have you selflessly ripped hearts out of? Leave the heart ripping for other people, man! Rowan's like,
I look around. I put my mask on and I look around for Huddy.
okay.
I'm pretty sure he's traumatized of what's
Huddy is just there and he's kind of asleep, just...
Okay, well, that's.
I've
good,
shivved less
at least.
people than the amount of hearts you ripped out.
Fucking shiving.
Shiving gecko.
Wait,
Yeah. Sniff my paws.
Odd.
3.
wait. Okay. Sniff your paws. They smell strange. Very strange. Kind of like brimstone.
Arcana. No. 17 or 18.
Something's happened to your hands. Can't see right now. You're not in the light.
I pull myself up and I look around to see if there's anybody up there before I don't even
You
know.
hear breathing.
Does it sound like it's awake or snoring?
Snoring.
Okay, fine. I pull myself up. Where the hell? What am I climbing out of?
You're climbing out of a hole. You're not sure how you got in there. But outside, there's a 30-foot tall bear.
Hey. What?
Asleep?
Yep. Massive.
With runes on it?
Oh, yes.
Probably
Trailed all over it.
going since I was just looking at such.
Did you make the chief bigger?
They wanted to get back with the All-Mother. Only one way, become more powerful than the Oni.
That's right, that's one way to do it.
You
29
amped up the
Arcana
chief?
to look over the runes.
Oh, yeah. These are runes of, well, super empowerment.
Boost,
Everything.
boost,
You pretty
boost.
much took your juice serum and went, yeah, you shivved him with juice serum maybe 17 times.
I'm not supposed to dose someone more than once with it.
Yeah. Also, your hands are completely black. You can't even see your fur. They're just like weird, jagged claws.
Take my mask back off. I don't care if I can't see right. Fuck.
Next to wake up,
Should have let me put my horns against it. That's all I'm saying.
We had learned that powers
Just-
is a fucking mix. It's a fucking
Are
bad
you
Yeah.
just
you
saying-
wake up.
Just saying.
You're in the shaman tent. You have something on your head.
A skull?
Yes. And on top of that, your hat.
That's beautiful.
It's not a badger skull, is it?
Oh god, that'd be cool.
They found a matching skull.
It fits perfectly. It's like, could have been your brother or something.
No, not my brothers are rice fields.
Oh, little bear.
Poor little bear.
Is that at least painted?
It's painted.
Okay. And the
Your tongue feels really weird.
Altros.
This time it was Tony's fault, not mine.
okay.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it this time.
You hear outside the tent, woo!
Does that sound like Miles?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still drunk.
I'll get up and I'll walk.
You waddle out. You pull the thing back. A pink-bodied spirit tails
He's
goes running
screaming.
by. He's wearing none of his clothing, and he's just holding up both arms, going, "Woo! The bears!"
He's fucking streaking everywhere. Oh
Oh,
god.
wow.
He just face planted it.
Oh,
on
we
the
face
grass.
planted. Yeah.
So they don't have any fur.
Yeah, really. Well,
Yeah.
no. They do have a couple of patches, but not much. It's only in certain
Not
places.
a lot.
Hairless apes.
Yes.
They either have very strange ways of cutting their fur. It's a thing in, the Northerns to have certain cuts to make yourself look certain ways, but that is sick.
That is a daring style.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll go dig them up, dig them out of the dirt, and take them back to the. Yeah.
Claws in my robes.
Get some
Hey,
dignity
look,
back on.
I've touched Skullkin. Skullkin can't be any worse than
This is
human.
kind of like meaty.
Squishy.
Yeah, at least it's not scaly.
Yeah. Rowan, you wake up, it's dark. Something heavy's on you.
I lift it up.
What's your strength?
Okay.
18.
Roll your athletics to see if you can roll it off of you.
Sleeping under the bear. Oh shit.
Ah, darn. Only 29.
I can move
Step.
Damn it.
You're under something. Everything doesn't smell right now. You're not sure what happened last night.
Can't move back there.
Vegas?
Must have been a good party.
Little bear wolf cubs coming in the future. Just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, because that bear's not gonna make it.
Yeah. You
That bear's as good as
you fell
dead.
asleep at some point, and you were just under the pile at one point.
A pile kind of just.
You have to be on top of the pile.
Azuma was asleep above you.
Time for morning exercises.
All right.
I start looking
Busy
for
napping.
Altros.
You find Altros carrying a pink thing with spirit. Oh, you can't see that stuff.
No,
Nope,
I can't.
but
see
pink
her
thing.
vision.
But he's pink and he's naked.
And covered in mud.
In all the right spots.
At least somebody had a good night.
Oh, and
One more time!
Altros has a painted skull on his head that
I
matches
pull
his
out
skull.
one claw from my robes and wiggle it up.
This is why people don't do Arcana. That's the exact reason.
And put
It's
it back in
bad.
my robe.
No, what does her hand look like?
Okay, it is featureless, and you know how the Oni had those weird black claws that had, without the smoke roiling off of it, that's what it looks like.
Claw back into my robe.
Blink, blink.
Yeah, I
Is
don't-
this the same thing? If you keep touching it, you'll go blind type thing.
That's how you've been taught.
Yeah.
I blanked out last night and I didn't drink. And that Arcana's been supercharged on
Has she told us about her episodes?
Nope.
No. Okay, so we don't know that you've been having episodes.
Hey, it's
You open
only
the chief's
second one
hut.
I've
No one's
been.
here.
Where's the chief?
Where's the chief?
Actually, it'd be kind of hard to miss him. A 30-foot bear,
Yep.
even laying down, he'd
He's
be.
as big as Sue guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I think other bears might start noticing a 30-foot bear.
They're all unconscious.
We're all sleeping.
As big as you guy.
you remember
I've been
when
here
I
before.
freaked out over Jaeger getting
Oh,
Seal?
you're funny.
yeah.
Anybody see the chief? Look for the chief. Get some unfinished business.
Yeah,
You.
opposite.
They seem to be
Those
talking
words?
in code.
Ah.
I'm gonna pull out
Link's
the hands.
Badger
I'm
Babe.
gonna
What
examine
happened
the
to your hands?
Is it just like they have is
What
it just like the
happened to
first
your
they've taken
hands?
off?
It seems like
Or that they're actually physically transformed from their
She's
one
turning
structure
black.
into these
You're
things.
turning
they
white.
seem to
And
be
you're turning
completely
white.
covered in some kind of black
And
substance.
I'm turning purple.
They're still They're still like touchy,
And he's
but
turning into a
instead of having a
tree,
warm
and he's
handshake,
made of
it's
mountain.
cold. It's like a scale
Slowly turning
handshake.
into a
Alright, gotta find that chief.
Yumi is now going for the chief.
I grab Yumi's tail when it goes by.
That's cold on the tail.
Let go of my tail, it's cold.
Don't care.
I do, it's cold.
Let him
Let it go, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
Backward.
Oh, and you
It's
hear a
cold.
lot of movement.
It's cold.
You hear talking. You hear it's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
From,
it's
so
cold.
from the
cold.
other side of the bear
You're
paws.
colding my body. She let go. To the chief.
No, that was out of character.
I
Well,
roll around this
Miles is
little
back in the
person.
shaman tent. He's probably wee.
Yeah. Head over to the words of the commotion.
While doing your stretches.
Oh wait,
And then tail.
Yeah, stop halfway through.
well, Skulky's wandering around here.
Sulky's with me.
Oh, okay.
Look
He
up.
followed me back to town.
Look up and
Fucking cold. Let go of my tail. It's cold.
So
Let
where
go, I'm
where
gonna
is
bite
this
you.
chief?
let the chief sleep. Like that would be anything.
It's
to
cold.
do. Other claw.
So where
Why are your
where is
hands
the
black?
chief?
What did you do, Tony?
Azuma,
Don't
people are
know.
just not shutting up.
Actually, you have a kimono.
Did you
so,
rip out another heart?
so you can actually put
No,
your
it's probably
hands
worse.
in her sleeves.
How is it worse than
Alright.
ripping out a heart?
Wait,
I
what?
empowered something.
I'm gonna slide
What
along
did you
there
empower?
and
Already
see what all the
existing
commotion is about.
You empowered the king of bears.
He's
What?
kind of bigger now.
They're called their sign! Woo!
You empowered the king of Ursai.
What do you say?
They're called
What the
signs.
fuck is an Ursai?
They're sun bears.
No,
You empowered a sun bear. 3 sun bears.
no, one. 3 times.
One
Five.
sun bear 3 times. And you say, I'm the problem.
Yes.
We're
you-
tying you up.
You do it intentionally.
Yes, but I don't rip out hearts and empowered bears.
Yeah.
She rips out
And-
hearts.
She rips out hearts and empowered
What?
bears.
She rips out what?
Okay.
We all look at
A heart
Yogi.
might have been ripped out at one point, but she might have been possessed. But I don't know if it's true anymore because she's empowering bears.
You're-
I have to fix this travesty. I'm going to find the king.
Your muzzle's being shut by.
I'm pulling away. I'm going to go find the king.
What is Miles
Let her
say?
talk.
He's
He's
drunk
unconscious.
and unconscious. You can't really do anything at the moment, anyways. What the hell did I even crawl out of? Okay.
A hole in the ground, we think.
Where's Miles?
Miles is in the tent, the shaman's tent.
Is he conscious?
He was that pink thing you saw me carrying in there. That's Miles without his
Glance
armor.
over to make sure he is unconscious first.
Yeah, there's Joe coming out of the side of his mouth.
Yeah, you remember that human that died some whiles back? Which is how we ended up with him being the only one left.
Do I remember this?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck this. I'm meditating. Fuck it.
I'm okay with this.
I'll join in. I'm not awake for this. I'm not awake
Yeah.
enough.
You
I
know
blacked-
what's around here and you're going to meditate?
Yeah, I blacked
You have a good point.
incident and
Yumi has pulled away, but away from the chieftain.
washed my claws afterwards. That whole little black taint that we wanted to get rid of in the mountain? Yeah.
The one in him?
No.
We didn't see the one
Roll
in
your
here, did we?
meditation.
What's that under?
Did we see?
Insight.
Insight.
Did we see her black taint in the mountain? We saw his.
Damn.
Yes, the black
You're
tape that
learning.
was in
I'm
here.
learning.
We
yeah.
didn't see the
You're
one in
learning.
her.
18.
No, you heard when the mountain said that, what I am can't be removed.
Yes.
That's kind of acting up.
18.
What was your roll?
14.
Meditation.
Acting
I
up.
rolled. It's an 18
Acting
modified.
through me? Using me? I
26.
don't know.
Meditation.
Taking you for a drive in a fresh Tony suit?
I don't even remember anything after. I was just trying to study that damn necklace.
You don't reach what Hazuma reaches. Hazuma reaches an out-of-body experience as she has been taught to. And her spirit drifts up,
Don't
and then boom!
I hit a ceiling.
You hit a ceiling. That's new.
Made it
That's not supposed to happen.
No.
Would I, when she actually has her out of body experience, would I see that with spirit vision?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
It's just an energy thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we need to go east.
Weird.
What's east?
Where I've been having an inclination to go, so I'm going to presume the source place. Yes,
Well,
I'm following the call of the Dark One.
Yumi?
Well, the Skelkin are east.
Yumi? Meditation, 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 meditation. Something's ringing in your ears. Meditation, 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 meditation. Something's ringing in your ears. Meditation, 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 meditation.
Somebody shut that bell up.
Was that Roman?
You don't know what's ringing in your ears, but something's ringing.
It's Daddy Whitestack calling.
This is a call you needed to take.
Fine, I will focus on the ring.
No, that would be Moku.
You focus on the ringing. It's leading you towards where Tony came from.
Okay, I will go that way then.
Yumi is walking right by you now.
Crap.
Just the tails. Azumu,
Oh, let's.
are you going to look down?
We're gonna
Well, yeah.
take off after her.
Spiritually, you look down, and you see, oh, that's a lot of strange purple grass.
That's not
In
good.
a circle around the tent, almost a perfect circle, there's a whole bunch of ruins that lead right into the tent, right into the encampment, and out the other side.
Ruins.
Ruins, yes.
Not ruins.
We didn't blast this place yet.
This seems arcane
Yes.
And that road.
bad.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back down now.
You can't.
You're stuck out of body, oh god.
I see.
Tony.
I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. Yumi.
You.
Falling at the very back. Yeah, I
Keep hearing that
heard.
ring. It's getting incessantly loud.
You're doing what, your 500 jumping jack right now?
And then you see it in the distance. A 30-foot tall sleeping bear.
The bear was ringing.
Nope.
Power's in the mix.
But the ring is coming from where the bear is.
Well, I gotta go check out what the ringing is.
Do we hear ringing?
Nope.
Okay, we were just following her.
And
Going, and I'm
Azuma's
going,
meditating.
what the heck is that?
Pass my back. So
Azuma, you watch them going
and
toward the
literally
edge.
not actually touching it.
They're reaching the edge of the circle.
What, Huddy?
Yeah, I'd
For
rather
ringing.
not expose
What
it.
is
It's coming from under a tree.
under a tree?
Yep.
Near the bear, or?
Near the bear.
I'm just looking
I
at
guess
the
I'll
bear.
start digging.
There's a little half moon kind of entrance that you can slide into.
Oh,
I'm looking at what?
Alright,
grab for her tail and she
going
was like,
in.
That's
roll.
where I came from.
Acrobatics?
I am
Acrobatics.
awestruck by the bear.
Woke
I
up,
don't know.
25.
woke up the way that tail was.
Into the hole. Because
What?
Right
what
after her. I did not actually get a good look down there.
you have your spirit vision on, right?
Oh yeah. It never was turned off.
There's a small thing in here. It's about big, but it with spiritual energy on, it is just this giant glowing effect.
Bell.
Die for the tail.
Not a bell.
Hello?
Are you gonna touch it?
Yeah?
You touch it. It feels warm. You feel at home. It feels great.
And white. And
And
stag-like.
white and stag-like.
Grab the tail.
Son of a bitch.
Your tail's being touched.
Very cool.
It's cold again!
Yes, it's a gold tail.
Yes.
I don't know what's in there. Out.
It's something calling me.
I woke up down here
Back to
this
form.
morning. Why the fuck would there be something calling you?
All right, you're in. Oh god, it's blinding in here.
Because I'm a fox?
You try to feel this way with bad
I
claws.
think it's
Little badger hands
dead
go-
heritage.
Onto the sliver.
Which is where my room still is.
What is it?
Okay.
It is a small sliver of a horn of the great white stag.
It's a bone piece of no, it's not bone. It's antler. It's
I know what this is! I stabbed a portal with a full one of these! Why is this here?
Azumu, you're watching the equivalent on the spiritual realm of an SOS being sent out.
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this. Oh, I can't look at it unless I turn off my spirit vision.
Yep.
Okay, off the spirit vision.
And I can see it
I'm
perfectly
down.
fine.
I'm 30 feet down a hole. Come on, I gotta dig this thing.
Only
But you're a
about
badger, you
5
have
to
low
10
light
feet
vision.
down the hole.
Take it into the light.
Okay.
Can I see it fine with the spirit vision
Yep.
on? Because, yeah, okay.
It is, for any way, shape, or form, just a sliver.
Tiny little piece.
You've heard of this being given to shamans as a great sign of reverence. Like, you are the greatest of the northern tribe. This is your sliver of the great white stag. Keep it in your possession. And if ever you need help, simply use it in such a ritual, and they will come to help you.
Who are they?
You don't know. It's just part of legend.
Fuck, it's the army.
It's gonna be the army again.
Yep.
Go to
Which
open.
means these bears are going to be wiped off the map.
We don't know anything about SOS.
Unless you turn off the SOS signal.
I don't know how to do that. I don't even know it's fucking playing.
I don't even know there's a signal going on.
I wonder.
The legend.
No.
You all watched her do it. You all watched her do it.
Right next to her.
Hazumu,
And she took it from me.
you are forcibly pushed back into your body.
I saved Hazumu!
Well, that's one thing.
Everything hurts.
Oh,
Everything is awesome.
No.
no.
Every one of you, you're just all like, she wouldn't. There's no way.
Hey, come on. Athletics roll.
All right,
Is
I'm-
it
No,
pathetic?
honestly, neither of us.
I'm going to let there going to be an acrobatics versus whatever you want to do on Yumi's, or whatever you want to do in your sheet against her acrobatics.
No shit.
It's plus 14.
Jeez. This is simply going to be strength to try and stop her from,
Okay.
which is only 3, but it's all I got.
I'm just gonna try to grab her.
Because I can't talk her down.
Yeah, no. And there's
I get to
nothing
roll
on
it?
Hannah.
Yes, you get to
and
roll it.
My first instinct's to shoot her, and I know that's a bad idea.
Shoot the horns. Oh wait.
No! Harder than
7. 6.
that. Doesn't matter.
24.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Sweet.
So yes, you're forced back into your
No,
body.
it's more like
Look up into the heavens.
I
for as
slam
long
back
as I can
down.
see 'em.
You slam back, and your body is forcibly pushed backwards from the amount of force your spirit hits the body in.
Yumi sails.
Rowan,
Bounce.
bright flash of light comes out of the hole, goes zipping right by you, and you're just like, huh, that's odd.
168.
Just like, hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo. Altros,
Down there.
you look out of the hole, and it's just light. Just so much light. So wonderful. So much wonderful light.
Oh.
Tony,
This
your
all-
hands are on fire right now.
Oh. Yeah, no. Anything I can think of that would help. I am not touching at the moment. Open one eye.
Bright light outside.
Close one eye.
Hazumu,
Yeah.
you were the first one to come to your senses.
Yeah.
Mainly because your senses got forcibly pushed back
Well,
in.
I know exactly where they were, so I'm gonna run in that direction. See what happened this time.
As you're running, between you and where you saw them, there's this giant oval that seems to be going into the land of white. White trees, white
Don't
foliage,
shoot it!
white people in white armor.
Actually,
Oh,
you can't
no.
shoot it. Jaeger's locked.
I can't see anyways.
That's bad.
And I'm down
We've
the hole.
seen this.
Blinded
Yeah.
This is the
burning.
apocalypse.
One of the white-robed individuals steps out, looks left,
Can't see anything.
looks right, looks forward.
Oh.
Yo.
You sent the SOS?
No, I think it was a mistake.
I'm still blinking at the entrance to the hole,
I
trying to
think it
see the
was a
light.
mistake. I'm sorry, guys, for telling that moment, but
Yeah,
I'm
you're the only one to deal with it.
Drunk talk,
It
guys!
was drunk
Drunk
dial,
talk!
man. It was a party last night.
Butt dial.
Down. I didn't even look first. 'cause
This was a
I
head
can
dial.
probably
This was the
take
best
you to
drunk
wherever
dial
the signal
ever.
went off.
Lead the way.
Alright,
This thing
I
is,
assume it has something to do with Yumi.
by the way, it's a stag.
I assume it has something to do with Yumi.
It is a
Well, she's
pure white
cuddling.
stag.
It's very pretty.
Yes.
Oh, I really hope it's not actually Avatar of the Great White Stag, because that would suck really hard.
Yes, I lead them towards.
Okay.
To where?
He follows.
Lead.
To where we
He's
are.
kind of just gliding on the ground at this point, and wherever his kind of weird cloak thing is, it just flower. And we're talking
Magneto
like,
walking.
yeah, he's Magneto walking. Whatever the cloak
But there's
touches.
flowers growing behind him.
I don't suppose you could heal this Altros.
It's like what was happening
Yes,
to me
I
when I was
try.
leaking.
So you lead them to the giant bear.
That's a giant fuck off bear.
There's this portal, and Mr. Stag came to visit.
Mr. Stag came to visit.
Hearth spirit. A comforting spirit, hearth spirit, settles over you, soothing you and your allies, i.e. you.
I got a feeling that's not going to help
You
right now.
regain D6 hit points.
The stag looks at Rowan.
And well,
Just blinks twice. Not a threat.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Wait a minute, I was insulted.
Rowan, he has the symbol of the stag right in the forehead. Imperial symbol of the stag.
You know what that is.
Diplomatic
Immunity.
Quickly stand up at attention.
That's what I thought. He kind of looks.
Alger's
Where's the
trying to
rest?
steal my
Where's
hand.
the signal? Where's the sliver?
What happened? What did you guys do?
are you? Where's she leading him?
Where are we?
Where am I?
He's standing in front of the bear, just looking at Rowan, and then he looks at the bear.
Oh,
We're still in the
not
hole.
sure.
I'm looking at it. Do I realize what I'm seeing?
Yeah, this is a lieutenant.
Oh shit.
This is a son of the Great White Stag.
Lieutenant!
I'm gonna shamble up out of the hole.
It's the best description I can give. It's a lieutenant.
awesome.
I'm still in badger form.
Okay.
Shamble up out of the hole and basically turn back to
Shannon.
Shaman.
Is the ringing gone now?
Yes.
What color is his shirt?
Ah!
His shirt?
The lieutenant's shirt.
White.
White.
Pure alabaster white.
Everything about
Oh, the
Oh, it's
ringing
not
has
red.
stopped.
He must be
So
important.
I'm
happy.
going up. Yoo-hoo.
which
Yumi.
Yeah?
It's for you.
Somebody
Is it
picked
my
up the
dad? I'm
phone.
not here.
Yes.
Metaphor.
should I sit down here?
It's your spiritual dad.
Possibly.
Are you stepping out, Tony? Are you
I'm
stepping out, Yumi?
asking
There's a
Altros.
Mr. Stag here who wants to talk
Yes.
to you.
I'm not here.
I
I
can
think
hear
we'll
you.
stay down here.
No, you can't.
Yumi, get
You're
up.
trying to bluff him?
Yumi, come on.
Are you seriously saying no you can't?
Yes, but I'm not gonna try to bluff because that's just
Yumi,
stupid.
that didn't work at Iowa when we were in the well as kids. Why the fuck would this work out?
Okay, you say no you can't. There's shuddering. You're not sure what's happening, and then the tree above you kind of disintegrates into rot.
And I just kind of freeze up.
Anyone
where I was-
could have done that.
I
freeze up
look
where I
a
was
little
talking with my
hurt.
hands at
Don't
my
treat
waist,
it
so
like
not
that. In it.
visible.
Okay, I'm coming out of the
And he
hole.
releases it towards the portal.
Look up.
Okay,
Claw's still in front of you.
Yes,
Look
it's-
up.
things might have happened. There was a lot of ringing and it had to be ended.
I'm just doing the
I'm crawling out of the hole now.
looking up and
Claws
down.
more like this because they're still in pain.
Oh no! He heart spirit.
Blasphemy.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
That's
Is this the cause of the SOS?
No, that's a Tony. She's my sister. Leave her alone.
She's a tiger.
Who are you?
I
And where do you come from?
I turn around. I back her up and I whisper madly in her ear, like,
Who is your father?
"White stag.
And what
See
does he
that
do?"
portal over there?
I start
came from
tucking
that.
Jaeger into my robe.
Where the hell did that come from?
My guess would be that thing.
You have a little piece of horn stuck in your horns.
Yes.
Oh.
It doesn't close the portal.
Damn, that was great. What the fuck?
No, I'm saying.
Okay, so. No, but the question is,
No.
why did the bears have this?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah!
Um,
If they don't worship the actual spirits, why do they have a piece
What?
of Daddy's horn?
I don't think the
What did she just say?
bear did.
What do you mean they don't worship the spirits?
Altros, I was.
When you were in the fucking making Selkie better pool, they said they only worship something called the All-Mother. I don't know about shamans, but I ain't heard no fucking All-Mother.
I slept down here last night. Not any of the bears.
Great Mother Octavia is usually
She's Grandmother Octavia,
As a
not the
female-
All-Mother.
she's a female. To be a grandmother, you have to be a mother. I won't if one know.
No one has ever called her the All-Mother, Ultros. Come on, use your head.
I'm waiting for an
We're
explanation.
almost done. No.
You just you just shut.
Brethren.
Yes, I just shut
badger-
your brother.
The badger just went. That's it. And it's walking. It's walking.
Sweet treater.
Speaking of tree, yeah, when you shush them, vines kind of just entwine themselves around you. And you're, oh, good, this again.
Oh boy, this was fun the last 7 times it happened.
Hands up, drop Jaeger.
You drop Jaeger?
Ah, shit. Yep.
No,
Where am I coming from? I was holding him in my robe, and I
That's
instantly
true, yeah.
reacted you moving.
He
Oh,
makes a
shit.
vine, pick it up,
Hey!
bring it to him, kind of pushes you into thorns at this point.
I freeze
Grabs
up.
Jaeger.
I saw the thorns.
I go.
Altros.
Huh?
You might want to.
She is the daughter
I'm.
of the
You
one who
really
crafted that.
do that?
This was crafted by the stag, no one else.
hey, I'm the
Oh,
daughter.
the one, okay,
Given to
okay, the one
last wielder?
gifted that.
She is the offspring of the Jaeger.
Yep.
Yep.
Can I get out of these vines now?
Fierce nodding.
Hey, Tom! Your daughter's out here!
Shit.
Holy crap! We
Wait.
found your dad.
Fix it.
Wasn't that the first thing we were sent to do?
Yes, and then that room mysteriously
That
collapsed in on us.
started all this shit.
Yes.
That's where those came from.
No, the room mysteriously collapsed in on us. I don't know what happened.
We
We're
gotta bring
learning
it
so
back to
much.
Southern Lotus.
So
Thomas appears from the portal
Hey, you're not drunk.
Staying put
As a
in.
fox
That's a
or
first.
as a fox.
a person I've never
Look,
met.
he's sober. He's sober, Tony. This is the greatest day
I
ever.
am not enough drunk for this. You have me shut
I'm gonna
up,
go lean
please.
against the king.
You can't move.
What?
You're all in
We're all in
vines.
Oh, I thought you
No.
combined them.
You
Everybody.
shushed him and he went,
No, I did not shush. I said
He did it and she was talking to you.
That's true. Yep.
Am I invited?
No. You're still at attention. The Zoom is not in vines because she didn't see a damn word.
So I just.
Thomas comes out and he's like, what
did
happened to
you
your hands?
I don't know.
She's been ripping hearts out again.
I did not. I empowered that fucking thing. There's a difference.
What happened to Jaeger? Come on!
That was the first problem when the first time I non-alcoholically blacked out.
You're blacking out?
At least 3 times. 3 times now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, 2.
2. The moment
I say-
where-
Because first ripped out that
Could
guy's
somebody
heart.
turn around and look at the 30
No,
foot
this is
like the
enchanted
Jaeger.
bear?
No,
And
Jaeger
that's-
was the same
That
time.
was the same
as
time. She
Oh,
sealed
okay.
Jaeger and ripped out that dude's
blasphemy, what's
heart.
your point?
Pardon?
And now this
Thomas is
time.
like, blasphemy, what's your point? I'll kill it.
Yeah,
One
I
issue.
had to, sit there and wipe away the blood and fix her
Hey
hands.
guys,
What's up?
that actually might be important information over there, but you just.
Nonsense.
I know.
Well, if
Yeah, I'll
Mister
flip
would
the
get me
vine.
out of the damn vines, I could pay attention. But I'm stuck here in vines. I'm in vines.
Yes,
Ooh.
why me?
Anyway.
Hi, Thomas. You're sober. That's the first time I've seen that in 20 years.
Is there any way to mute her? I'd really like to mute her.
Yeah, but it goes against the rules.
All right. He's got to follow rules now.
I don't.
These bears have really good water.
Yeah. Thomas looks at Jaeger and is like, wow.
Can you?
Did you ever do a number on him? He's pissed.
I'm sure he is. The brief moment I had where I could hear him was, yeah, not.
So,
Not PG.
It was pretty pissy. Yes. Well,
I'll
actually,
take it
for
from
him.
here, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
You go back. The SOS is canceled. No invasion. We're good. Here. Now, I can handle everything here.
Nice meeting you, Mr. Stay.
He's kind of reticent to leave. He's just looking around like, not sure if trusting.
Rowan, you can stand down at this
Why
point.
is there invasion?
Thomas,
I would shove you if I
if
could.
things go awry, you're being held accountable. And there will be greater consequences than last time. Yeah, I got it. That's fine. The stag turns around and,
Brace myself.
Why don't I have cool powers to make flowers grow like that?
Thomas, shush. You don't
I
know
don't
how I've been stuck with those assholes? You have any idea?
I've been with her this whole time.
I can venture a guess. At least
How long? Yeah.
4 months and 38 days, making it 5 months
and 18.
and 4 days. Maybe.
You hurt.
Since I found my horns.
You hurt.
That's your dad?
my-
That's your dad. He's not drunk this time.
Oh, cool.
Can we get out of the vines now?
I wish I.
Not liking it in here.
If I let you out of the vines, are you going to stop being a child?
No.
I don't think that's possible.
At least
I've
I'm
been
honest.
trying for a while now.
You have known you since you're a cub. You're never honest.
I'm honest about this. He hasn't been in trouble.
She
He's
is
a
actually
child.
honest to me, usually because it's to cover up whatever she's done. in
Okay.
case-
Or what you've done, Miss Heart Ripper Outer.
What's the cat doing?
What?
I mean, look, I says,
She did not rip out any
Yeah.
hearts.
Yeah.
Human.
He's having a good time.
Ha, what? What did you say?
Yeah, what you used to be, buddy. Yeah, we know.
We met
Charlie.
some pink
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yumi, would you please shut up for a minute?
Not so real fox now, are ya? No, you're a fake. Yeah, that's right.
P.S. There's one about that away.
We have a human with us.
What are the humans doing here? Oh, it's getting worse.
Something about their land
You don't
being
need-
tethered here.
Our human's naked.
How do we defeat them?
Something.
We
I
leave them alone.
potion at will.
We can't run vine still.
Spirit Earth
My hands
part
are
of
not.
scouting
has
party.
drifted into up against their land,
Yes. And they sub all the Rowan's cards.
and they are exploring.
This stinks of her all over again.
Most likely.
What's a her?
Probably the one that put that little black time bomb in him.
Wouldn't that be your mother? Wouldn't,
Oh, that
wouldn't that
bitch.
be his wife?
Hey, hey, hey!
Not
She had her
necessarily.
reasons. She had her reasons.
Were
okay?
they being a bitch and being a super colossal mega bitch? Because that's kind of what it looks like.
No, she got a really raw deal. Let's just be fair here.
Super mega colossal
Yumi,
super.
do we need to
against
point
the
out your
Empire.
parents weren't exactly any,
My parents were fantastic when I made my dad lose his job and marry my mom. Good times for me.
Okay, how about this? We're all going to sit down quietly, and you're going to talk to me about what's happened in the last few months.
All right.
Reports!
Oh,
that was tonight.
he pulls out the roll.
I guess towards the giant bear.
You have been making those all along too.
Yeah,
I know you
it's okay.
have.
Every night.
Every night he's been entering.
You've been asked for
Sometimes I have to use bark when I run out of
Okay,
paper.
Can I
So-
put my frames free? I really need
He,
my
he
flask.
removes
to
the
tell this
vines
story.
from everyone,
Right to the flask.
All right.
sits down,
I'm Mizumu.
start from the beginning.
You're left.
Why was I locked in there?
Okay. Things happened in your old laboratory. Horns might have been stabbed into portals.
You used the whole horn?
It's not about the who or
Wait.
the why or the
His eyes
how.
flare white. You didn't.
I didn't.
How the hell? No, sorry.
That's it, Munchie. Off the table.
And this is Selkie.
Oh, is her horns? Are her horns out right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're still
Okay.
on.
They're still on. Yeah.
You didn't turn on. No.
What did
This
you-
is Selkie.
Is that
He's
what
our
happened?
mascot.
Oh, you mixed Arcana with.
Yeah, Tony helped me make him. Isn't he
And
amazing?
I give him.
He's
the,
clean
the
now, though. We
condensed
fixed
of
him.
being attacked by Oni's wagon full of possessing masks.
We go through the story from the beginning.
Kaboom. Oh yes, there was an
It's
invasion.
okay. We took care of them. We killed all the druids.
No druids. No.
They're
We
not.
came out of the mountain.
Possessing
the druids were all
masks.
dead.
Druids
Right.
using.
Your mom killed all
No.
the druids.
Everyone should serve the spirits. as
His
opposed to
spirit
living with
mom killed all the druids. But it's okay. They were all bad.
Do you know how much fuck shit I've seen in my life, and you guys are making no sense right now?
Yeah,
them.
this is
We're
normal.
pulling out his reports,
Oh.
and we're basically going down point by
Do
point.
you need a
by
drink?
point by
I pull
point
out
by
my-
point.
No.
Stuff.
Get that stuff away from me.
We're giving it to him
I
chronologically,
I swipe the drink
All right.
and we're showing it.
down it.
So about 4 hours pass as you catch him up on everything, and he's just reeling. All the while he's kind of fiddling with Jaeger. Till he finally stops. Okay. Let me get this straight. There were masks controlled by druids,
They're gone now.
but they're gone.
Yes.
Most of
Your
us.
mother has resurfaced.
She's a mountain. It's hard for her to disappear.
No,
No,
no.
not-
Her
Yes.
mother.
Oh, her
Your mother has
okay.
resurfaced, and as far as I can
Colossal
tell,
super mega bitch. That one.
her plans for you are starting to move forward. Yeah, I found that out recently.
Drink.
So, about my colossal super mega bitch theory.
Let's just say your mother's not a nice person when it comes to her children. She kind of left you all
Colossal
with
super
me.
mega bitch.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, and I was in no state to take care of you. Let's move on to happier things.
Yeah,
This is a
aware.
monk.
Yes.
I'm not sure how I feel about that right
She's
now.
part of Team Ninja. She's cool.
She's
We're
fine.
friends.
They're-
We're friends. Friendship dance. Friendship
They're
dance.
neutral.
Friendship
Friendship dance.
There's neither arcane nor
Just give him the hangdog look.
spiritual.
And you're the shaman. Why haven't you been reining these people in?
You think that's possible?
I,
Same gesture, same time.
It's fantastic.
Claws in the- do you really think he can do?
He's doing all he can.
Seriously.
He's doing a
To be
great
fair.
job with what he's got to offer.
And then there's... You're Iowa's cub, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Yes, I am.
He's half mountain.
He is half mountain.
What?
And my future husband.
Yeah.
Ever hear of the Trial of the Mountain?
We climbed the mountain
Yeah,
just
that
like
was what
blue
Iowa
hair.
did his wish with.
Yes, we
She,
did.
was the in-between.
That was a
Wait.
weird time.
Come
It
on.
was.
Your mother's a mountain?
I think so. Yes.
She's built like a rock.
Iowa
Such a
climbed the
good one.
mountain
Actually,
and
can
made
we
a
see her
wish.
from here?
Yes.
On the mountain?
Yes.
I say that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the family resemblance.
As I
What?
spit some of my drink there.
Iowa beat the
You're
trial.
just
of
like
the
your
wish.
father.
Thank you.
Alright. Here's Jaeger. He has some choice words for you.
Really? Really?
I have to pass him on. As soon as you touch him, you might as well have someone yelling with a megaphone right in your right ear.
And swearing every single word.
Yeah, pretty much. He's swearing like a sailor, and he's telling you you had no right, how dare you, what the hell do you think you're doing? He's not letting you get a word in
Yeah.
right now.
That was bad touch.
Yeah, Tony's cringing.
And I'm
We can
taking
still
it.
see him,
I
can't
feel
we?
guilty enough for this.
Well,
George and I can see Jaeger.
Oh, he's out right now. He's going at her.
To be fair, it was Super Mega Colossal Hyper Bitch that did it.
Super mega colossal hyper bitch.
Yep, not Tone.
Okay.
Oh,
What was her name from the Flash?
we also described him
Started
to
with
quests
M, didn't
in the
it?
mountain.
Huh?
I think it started with
We
an
also
M.
described
I
him to
called
quests
her-
in the mountain,
I called her name.
and how we saw him back home.
That was a long time ago.
Right.
Yes. Mistakes were made.
And how she
Clearly.
Yes.
she came to your realm as a human.
Many mistakes were made, like when I made Sugai a god.
Ooh, Sugai.
It's
Described,
Not a problem.
Not a problem
described
anymore. We
in
took
the-
care of him.
Alright. I'm
Sure,
gonna have to
trickle.
straighten some stuff up with the stag and his standing army.
Bossy.
We've been on high alert ever since the first portal opened a few weeks ago.
Which one was that?
What do you mean, which one was that?
I assumed that she was responsible for that.
Stop doing that.
Doing what?
Opening portals. Are you putting your horns and everything?
Oh yes!
yes.
Yes, the
she
tree.
That
is.
would be irresponsible.
Oh,
Don't try and bullshit me.
No.
I'm the king of bullshit.
I pull it up and say, see, horns against pillar.
Stop that.
To be fair, the one time I did almost let out that horrible monstrosity in the lake,
Oh,
I
yes,
sealed
yes.
it again.
Horns against lake, frozen lake.
Or against
But I put them back! I put them back!
I'll give you a pen.
Or against
Underline.
tree.
I can't take them away. I wish I could take them away. Maybe give them to someone who's not so reckless. But I can't. So, Yumi, stop being reckless with your horns. Stop putting them in everything. Do you know what kind of power those things have?
No, no one tells me anything.
Janet?
Get back to town. Rosie's like,
Well,
I don't know
I
what
was
those
never
are.
told the
Losie's
power. I never
lesson
knew the
was pretty
horns.
much just trying to make her focus. She did not. She
Yeah.
gave the impression.
That's like telling a river to go
Tells me
upstream.
anything. Anything.
Okay, Yumi.
But the spirits like to braid my hair. It's really nice. I like it.
And I just love
Putting your spirits in things, putting your horns in things can cause one of two very bad effects.
Headaches. I know that one all too well.
Creation or destruction. Those are the two choices. Do you know how to control them?
Not yet, but I'm sure you can teach me.
Thunk the back of her head.
turn them off percussive
No,
switch.
it's different for every son and daughter. I don't have horns!
Well, I guess you weren't chosen, now were you?
Neither were you, from the sounds of it.
I have the horns. Just saying.
Like her parents know that.
My parents do know that. My mom was really proud.
Yes. That you took it out of yourself.
It's like,
Yes, my mom was incredibly proud.
you've
Out of
only had her
character.
for
Like
4 hours.
ridiculously
I had her
proud.
for 4 months.
Yeah.
I feel your pain. Why aren't you a tree yet?
I was briefly in one of the quests. It was the rest of them.
Didn't you say I was leaving the army in that one?
Yeah.
When the stag keels over from death.
Don't jinx shit with her around. All I'm saying at this point, as I take
Stag's gonna die, yeah!
I take another walk.
Shimmy Gecko comes
Yes,
back
you
and
go
gets revenge.
on the stag.
You're right. This is some pretty good stuff.
Okay.
Imperial
I'm
Dog.
listening. Right, I'm not listening anymore. Back to Selkie.
Yes.
Your job is to make sure she doesn't put her head against things. Especially spiritual things.
But I can't see spirits.
Yeah.
Aren't you part spirit?
It
Hey, that's a good question. He is.
He's just not smart.
dance.
He's not smart.
Mind too rigid.
Says the not
Too
smart.
many angles in there. No flow.
Trust me, it's overrated. It's the reason that Tony's drinking it.
You just feel like everything in the world got bigger. Just flat out. Everything just suddenly feels bigger. Where he usually had a completely... You're gray, right?
Yeah.
Gray. Now there's a little oval of white that goes up into a line and back down.
Hey, what did you do to my fiance? He's different now.
You feel weird, but at the same time, it feels good.
I like it.
What'd you do?
Well, if
It
you're
matches
part
the way your
spirit,
tail.
you
It
should
does
probably
match the
have
way
that
of my tail.
activated. Though, at the same time, that's probably going to be a beacon that you're some kind of half-spirit, half-mortal.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a concern.
Yeah, with her around, you might as well be walking around with a giant sign.
I
Wait,
mean,
wait.
it'll either go after her or me.
I'm only half mortal?
Oh, wrong.
Yes.
Sweet, I'm half mortal!
Well, you're half-spirit, so yeah. What?
You're feeding the eagle
Not drunk enough
monster.
for this, not drunk enough for
Okay, now.
Does that explain why I was able to beat that
Sugai.
mid-boss guy?
Bunny McDouchebag.
Bunny McDouchebag, yeah. That guy
Good
was
boss.
a dick.
That sounds like someone I know.
Riku.
Well, he's a douchebag and he's a
an
rabbit.
Oni.
Rabbit.
Oni.
Oni, yeah.
He used to be an apprentice of your mother.
Well, apparently now he's an Oni.
And ugly.
Oh yeah,
And
we
stupid.
Oh yeah,
Smelly.
we've had several run-ins with Onis and
He cut
had
off
to
his
beat on them
body
regularly.
parts to make clones.
That sounds like an
They
Oni.
wanted to do
Yeah.
things to me and I didn't like that idea at all. So I shivved them. A lot.
Yeah, see it between her and me. He's really not going to come up on the radar.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to see the spirits, I want you to think really, really hard on Imperial Doctrine 31, paragraph 42.
I know that one.
Yes, you do.
You think about it? Everything kind of loses color and goes up into a white and black background, and you're seeing things that you normally didn't see before.
She's
You
got
see her
horns.
You should see
Yeah.
her
You got
horn.
I got horns! Yeah!
That's weird.
Just not sure if he likes it.
I want horns.
I'm sorry, I don't know of
Like
any
great
other
big
portals.
ram horns. Like something you gore somebody on.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
That's not how the horns work.
Like,
They
you're
also
the idiot.
will never let me actually
Dog.
go
What is
ahead
it?
and stab
4
things with
months?
them.
I just said that. He's not bright.
So she's not supposed to touch that to anything?
Yeah.
Bad things.
Anything spiritual.
Like that explosion back on the road.
I think I could hold her.
Two things can happen.
Creation.
Creation or destruction.
Or both.
And she doesn't know how to control it.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
I better not have caught my cold.
No, it's in the back.
Okay.
To be fair, anything that's ever happened with that has just been portal,
And then you
Fallen
purify
Tower.
those- Yeah.
fallen tower, and you wouldn't let me touch the bear, so I don't know. But we could try.
Don't touch the bear. We've established that you touching things with your horns is really bad.
Okay, so
Bad juju.
long story short, because Jaeger has selected someone else and he seems very pissed about everything, I can no longer use him.
Well, I didn't have much of a choice. You kind of disappeared, remember?
Yeah, I was going to talk to the Great White Stag to try and finish off what I started way back when, but apparently no, that's not going to happen now.
What did you do?
The
you piss
portal
him off?
the portal got closed behind him. The door slammed shut.
The door was just open 2 seconds ago. He walked out with, Floaty McDouchebag there.
Yes, unfortunately, it's been 4 months, and things have to happen in order. The simple math is, your mother has to be stopped.
I think we can handle that.
You have to be very careful with her. She's, how did you
Evil?
put it? Mega...
Hyper.
Mega super hypo colossal douchebag woman. No, bitch. Bitch. Super bitch.
Yeah.
How long is she going to be
so
ripping
evil.
hearts out using Tony's hands?
Your mama's so evil.
That's only happened
She
once.
rips out hearts.
She just made that bear 30 times stronger.
Yeah, she's acting. If she's acting through me, it's not going to be the same thing twice, apparently.
You don't know that. She could be not just throw us off.
I really wish she would have attacked you by now, just so this would be over one way or the other.
She probably can't. Or else she would have. Can she? I'm right, aren't I? She can't deal with the spirit stuff, can she?
I don't know. I don't know how powerful she's gotten in the last... How long have I been like that? The drunk?
20 years?
I'm 20.
Yeah, 20 years.
21.
Over 18 years. Okay, so yeah, she's probably gained a lot of power since then. I have no idea what she's capable of.
But can she fight the spirits?
How
She was able to kill some, so I'm going to guess that if she hasn't been taken out yet, then yes.
Didn't you used to kill spirits?
Yes, but I had the Jaeger,
Like
who was a
blue hair.
colossal dick, by the way. The Jaeger is now arguing through your ears.
You killed spirits? Like blue hair?
Who's blue hair?
I start going into the story.
She almost starts crying.
Don't ask
funny
that.
myth-
Yes, don't. It's like, no, don't. It's like,
funny
Many
mythology.
tales of blue hair and his awesomeness.
Or monk mythology.
Oh, him.
You've met him?
Once or twice. He's okay.
Hey, he's real. That's good. Thumbs up.
no, she's swooning.
Has one hell of a left kick.
Yes, he
and so
does.
she, but thankfully I haven't had to be at the receiving end.
Okay. I have to leave. I have to get things ready. I have to take that sliver back. We can't be leaving that here. I don't know how it got here.
I don't either. But it was most
It was
likely
down-
in
It
my-
doesn't make any sense
In a
because
hole.
these bears had it, but these bears worship
We
something called the
don't-
All Mother, which apparently is super mega hyper colossal bitch.
Before I forget,
Stop.
when I was meditating, the circle thing.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I used to make these. I taught her these. I can get rid of that. No problem.
Okay.
Let me check out the bear.
Not me.
Those are wasn't.
Okay. So, we've got someone who's messing with some shit they shouldn't be doing. Your mother is known for that. She made these things. And from what I'm guessing, she made them to be loyal minions. They're super loyal to her. Yeah. Why isn't she using them?
They claimed they were cut off from her by the Oni.
Yeah, she likes the Oni
They
now.
were separated from her by the Oni, and they wanted to destroy the Oni to get back to her.
Yeah,
Wanna
and they were
become more
worshipping
powerful, but-
Selkie.
Yeah, they seem to consider Salki here
The fallen god, yeah.
to be a god. They helped us
He's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
boy.
merge.
That makes sense.
We
Wait,
we
why?
merged the spirit and the body back together again.
Well, I'm looking at Sulkin right now, and he's radiating arcane energy from whatever hit him. So they probably thought that he was made by her.
He technically was.
No, it was me.
No, it's made by you, not by her.
Anyhow, he just plunges a hand into the
They
bear,
apparently
holds it there for half a
Yeah.
second,
her.
and the bear just kind of withers and shrinks down to the normal bear size.
Not 10 by 10, but
Not, yep, that's the normal thing. All the
Sigils.
insignias disappear and the sigils are gone. And
Can
kinda-
you do that to every bear in this village?
There are more?
Yeah.
I
There's
point
no
over. I
village.
point to the
Whole
wigwams
village
and
of 'em.
teepees.
Whole drunk
They're really
society
cuddly.
here.
But they're all inebriated and unconscious.
But they don't have the symbols he has.
I'll go check.
They're just-
Come with me.
Thomas is just punching bears.
He walks up to one of the bears and looks at them and goes, "Oh, no, he was the alpha. He was the first. Probably the most powerful, but she perfected making them subservient to him. You're going to have a bunch of wild bears around. Wild, giant, 10-foot tall, angry bears."
No, they're friendly.
No.
They're about to not be friendly to Zuma.
Yes, I think the friendliness is all ending pretty
But
damn
there
quick.
was dancing.
Lean Jaeger on my shoulder. Probably still listening.
Unless you can find one of them that you want to transfer this whole being big thing to, or one of you.
There is a
No.
there are shamans.
I do it to you. You're already part spirit.
There are
Death
shamans
buddy.
here. They have shamanism.
Any of them nice?
You want to be a giant
From
tiny
my
purple
my
bunny?
insight,
Um,
how now that I know what the
I'd
great
be purple,
great
glowing
all mother
purple,
is.
and it would be purple.
We have a volunteer.
So you want to lead these bears?
No, I have to go with you
Daddy
guys
bear.
and kill some Oni.
That is true.
Yeah.
Giant bunny.
All right.
The shaman seemed nice enough.
Ah! What's this human do? Why does he have fox ears?
He's our
Tail?
guide.
I tell him this.
Why is he naked?
He was
very
drunk.
drunk.
drinking last
Very,
night.
very drunk.
Kind of grabs him by the head,
He
out of
was
the mud.
Their drink is
Translating.
potent.
He'll be okay.
I guess you're at the necklace.
He's one of the human soldiers who came from the land, your homeland.
Do all the humans have ears and tails?
No,
No, that's just him. That's a new thing.
That was from.
Yeah, most humans are
His
pink. There are
wish.
some stranger colors.
I explained that.
That was
I
from
don't
how
know.
how he
Elvis,
came
the
with
Rowan.
us, was assigned
Who
to follow
knew?
us.
Who knew?
He got dragged along on our wild adventures, and how I made a wish in the mountain, and
Okay. Now I can't go back to the friggin' White Stag until I figure out how the heck we got tethered to the human lands. Oh, she's not gonna like this. Okay. So you want the shaman to be the leader?
well, who else in the village do you figure could? Mind you, well, I don't know. Insight.
That actually would be a decent bet because our magics don't mix for a reason. So if they tried to empower him, if she tried to direct influence, they'll just go wrong.
But won't
Yeah.
that like kill the shaman? That seems kind of a dick move.
Uber shaman.
Just put that out
I'm
there.
just gonna put it back to the village where they were still
I didn't say I was
growing.
gonna use arcane on this.
No, I'm just
I'm
saying
part
if
of the
they-
White Stag's army. We got our own tricks.
Yeah, I'm just saying if she tries using arcane to take them over,
It's like,
manipulate
calm
them,
down.
empower them.
What's the standing between the White Stag and the Great White Forest?
You mean Moko?
Yeah,
Oh, those two had it out years ago. Something about wanting to interfere with the Hangeyoke and not wanting to interfere with the Hangeyoke, and the Stag wanted nothing to do with what Moko was selling, and they got into a really big fight. Kicked them out of the domain.
But they're cool now, right?
Moko is allowed to set up sanctuaries.
take off the hat and look at this twig on the top. It's Moku's twig, remember?
Okay. He's allowed to make sanctuaries and to recruit people for the Stag's army.
Hey, you were recruited.
Actually, by that leaf, you're a sergeant.
Wow,
Means I can never get rid of this.
So
hat now.
you're
that's quite the
sergeant
promotion.
Well, I'm not a
In
sergeant.
the White Stag's army.
That's
You're a
impressive.
bear shaman.
Because we need to have more.
You're a
Little
regular
Bear, the Moko sergeant for the White Stag
Little
army.
Bear
shaman.
sergeant.
Sergeant Little Bear.
Sergeant Little Bear.
Losey, you remember Losey, ain't gonna understand this.
Duh.
I wouldn't tell her. Losey's a little unorthodox. I'm sure you've noticed that.
Yeah, doesn't know how to meditate.
Yeah, by the way, I've actually seen how the shamans work up
Oh,
in the
don't
Empire.
get me started on the north.
Up in the
There's a
Empire.
reason I moved down south.
I don't like what's going on.
Neither do we, but we don't have a say in it right now. That's what Moko was all against.
Where do I fit in this? Why do I have to...
You're your mother's daughter.
The Jaeger aspect, actually.
Yeah. See, I was the first Jaeger.
I'm
And I had to make a deal to stay with the Hangeyoke because I was kind of in love with your mother, the whole thing.
yeah.
And I had to
Human
lose my
decisions.
humanity, and in order to do that, I had to never talk about being human. But as you guys already know, that's fine.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm still probably going to get reprimanded for this. I have no idea what they're going to do. Maybe keep me
Blame
in
the
Foxform
mountain.
for years. I don't know. Anyway, that's small beef. Your mother had...
You used to be human?
We saw that.
Shove the Rowan.
He's not quick.
He writes it down. He
I
doesn't
don't
remember.
have
He's
a
still
smart
cute, though.
spell for you. Your mother
I
had
wish it was-
your first sister and didn't quite turn out the right way. Then
Remind me.
she had you, and she started messing with things that she shouldn't have been messing with. And then she had your youngest sister, And, well, turns out you can't mess with something that's destined to be the Jaeger. So I'm not sure how you're wielding it.
Don't know. Had it since you got locked up in the other realm there.
You can have that headache from now on. He's been
Thanks.
nothing but a pain in my
What's
ass.
the role? What the fuck does this fit into?
Oh, you're the bounty hunter for the spirits. They didn't explain that to you?
Nobody
Who the
explains
hell would
anything to
explain that
us.
back home?
Yes. There was no one back.
Oba knew.
The old
The
goat.
old goat.
He's a little preoccupied with possible invasions.
He eats his own
Okay, I'm
notes.
sorry. The most useful person in that fucking
thanks.
town is his father, who's as
As ramrod as him.
enlightened
awesome
as
as
he
me.
is.
Okay.
I'm going to
Oh,
take this
Oba
to
sent
mean I
us
can't
after
go north,
you
but
too. That's the thing.
Yeah, he had some orders to do that. I really got to deal with those judges.
But why would he choose us? Your daughter, the son of Oba,
we've also
the
expendable.
son of an inquisitor, and what was the your mother?
She was an assassin.
An assassin.
Your parents were part of the Inquisition?
They were until I got Dad fired and made him fall in love with Mom and had me.
I pull
I
up
was
the
against
scroll,
when I
and
shit people.
I point out the
It was great.
That was
I point out the whole
strange place, man. Strange place.
Okay, back to what I was doing. And
I
Nature
was just
Growth and Big Bear. There you go. He'll be the leader from now on. The chief died under mysterious circumstances by Oni. We're just going to go with that.
Sounds cool.
Don't believe it.
But we fought them off.
Goodbye.
I valiantly fought them off single-handedly.
Wait, we're talking
Well,
about
two
the
hands.
bluff.
Sure.
Or is it just from ego?
Ego.
Ego speaking.
Oh, by the way,
You know, I-
The chief died in glorious combat, saving everyone else.
What a great guy.
Why
have you
can't I
ever
grow
seen
flowers
tree
anymore?
beards?
The hell's a tree beard?
About
Root beard.
this tall, has what looks like
They're
roots
called
or-
dwarves.
Yoink the spear off Rowan's back.
Boy.
Well, that's a dwarven make. I
Yeah,
haven't seen one of these in years.
that
We
was
found-
the first thing
Lucky.
I wanted.
We
Where'd
found a
find so much metal?
dwarven city of the dead.
In Spirithearth?
Yes.
Yes.
That does not make sense.
X coordinates, Y
They had
Big.
a whole...
Do you know how much I have to go and report back now? Ah!
At least somebody's getting our reports. Nobody back home wants them.
I made copies.
His dad does.
Thank
but-
you. This is all Imperial Dogma.
Oh, here.
Yeah, it is,
I passed him over
largely.
my journal. Better?
This is all Arcane Dogma. No.
The only one
I
that would
don't
be
read
useful
anything
doesn't keep
down.
this kind of thing.
No,
So.
yeah, exactly.
Can I bring one of you back with me? Preferably the daughter, so I can get some brownie points.
No.
Slowly, Ultros is doing this
We have to
fade
go
into the
stop.
background. Down
And
and
transmission.
over.
It's,
Yawning.
no, it's a pretty entranced unit at this point.
Why
Either
don't
we
we
all
all
go
go?
or
Or no one goes.
I don't think that'd be wise.
Yeah, I could take you all. That would be pretty great. I don't know if you'd ever come back.
Yeah,
Her
that would
in the
be.
realm of the great white stag. Just picture it. Her.
We
Oh,
in the
now
ground.
I get
could
it.
keep.
You're the accident.
What?
You jabbed that horn in the portal and got horns, right?
Yeah?
Did you by chance murder some tree spirit?
What?
You sent a tree spirit from the north to go and check on you because of some kind of identification problems.
Oh, yeah.
Mysterious
And it
tree
never
spirit.
came back, so either it ran off or it got killed.
It was just before the Selkie showed up.
No, it got eaten by Selkie.
Oh, we got to beat
The
him.
hood and spirit.
This thing eats spirits?
Not anymore, he's good now.
Well,
I used to.
He used to.
He used to be
Was
part
cool.
Oni.
when it still
He
had.
hasn't chew
He
or
was
anything.
part Oni.
Yeah, but he's good now. He's good now, it's cool. Moko fixed him.
I wish I'd stayed in the portal now.
You're welcome.
Alright, here. I'll go and check out what's got us tethered. I'll go and report to the Great White Stag. You guys keep doing what you're doing, whatever that is.
Which is
Going
apparently
after her
off
mom.
east now.
Tony, how much have you been messing with Arcana?
Have you looked at her hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I hold out
Yes.
my bag with my
They're pretty
stuff
black.
in it.
Did you ever find that urn?
Urn?
Orchards? Or
Oh yeah, we ran into Ocean. Bits of our street.
We're using my designs. Do you not
I
remember
broke that.
Oh, thank heavens. Oh, that relieves me so
Yes,
much.
it was something good for once.
That hurts my head, and I'm not drunk enough to deal with the hurt. What the hell?
Long ago, when I was working with your mother, we designed an urn that could take the life force of the greater spirits in order to power some powerful rituals, just in case one of them went rogue. Fortunately, it seems as though your mother stole the notes and has been using them, and has probably been trying to bleed one or two of the greater spirits that haven't been seen for a while for their incredibly powerful spirit juices.
Like Trickle?
Spirit juice.
Trickle's usually never found. That's the entire thing of Trickle. But some of the judges have been missing, so maybe?
Who are the judges?
Octavia's hooligans. Best way of putting it. They find those that don't listen or avoid or cause trouble.
So how long till I've got one after me for all this shit?
I don't know. I
So-
haven't seen Grandmother Octavia or her realm in a little while.
Am I exempt?
No.
Like I stated,
Actually, I'm really glad that I came through the portal. You probably would have been dragged back kicking and screaming had I not given the order to leave. You know daughters aren't supposed to be on this side for a reason, right?
There's
Oh, yeah.
more?
The Onis love the taste of this one.
Oh, it's not only Onis. I mean, the amount of power coming out of those horns, you could probably...
Level entire towns.
Either that or super duper quadruple the power of any greater spirit.
That's why Sugai wanted to marry you.
Yeah, I killed him.
Good work.
It's
Do it
been
again if he happens to come back.
Just so
He
happens.
will.
Just possibly.
He will.
Why didn't anybody teach me how... Why isn't there not a manual with these stupid things?
Because you're not supposed to have them unless you go through arduous years of training and rituals.
Or happen to get into your workshop and
What,
then
do I have to
and
be
then
a
wreck the
shaman?
place before they can read anything.
why did you have a horn?
Yeah.
I work for the Great White Stag. In order to open a portal, you have to shave a little bit off of the horn, put it into a mixture or into horns.
Okay, yes, I'd question why you didn't keep that in your person, but that already is well answered, so.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't it say in your workshop to shave a bit off, not stab the whole horn in?
It did.
In those things called books?
Yeah, the things I didn't get a chance to read, save, or otherwise.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was kind of still half-hammered when I got through the portal, so my notes might have been strewn about the place.
Not my fault.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, they're all
I'll say
gone
not
now, so I didn't
anymore.
have anything important there.
You collapsed it.
Well, when
Well, gee, what do you think of
Did you at least save the
portable shit?
prototypes?
Prototypes?
I offer him the bag of
Those
all that I
things you have
managed
to
to
smash to
salvage.
get through your
The sandwich
bag?
baggie. Okay, this is what survived. The handful
My
of
life's
notes.
long work reduced to a sandwich baggie.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, at least you got your sobriety back.
Yeah, you know.
I had to watch my daughters grow up with a drunk as me for 18 years. Nothing will bring that back. I was
You
conscious that entire
Take another
time.
Okay,
Drink
so
off
why
the
don't you try
road?
being good dad now?
'Cause
What do
he's
you
kinda
think
got
I'm
some
trying to
shit
do?
Let's see.
You're talking about running away again.
No.
That's not good, Dad.
He's cleaning up after
That's
you, which is
walking away,
cleaning up
Dad.
after me.
Would you?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Your horns are the epitome of
Nobody told me how to use them in my defense.
You couldn't even keep a straight face.
No, I couldn't.
Why were you trying to take the horn?
For reasons you're not supposed to know. That have nothing to do with the black
And
paw.
they didn't warn you. Wait, what?
What's the black paw?
I don't know. What's a black paw? Your paws are black. Maybe you're part of it.
I don't think this qualifies.
We should
That's
be going
the
east
Imperial
now.
Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
I see you guys have some problems to work out, so I've got to go now.
Goddamn foxes. Hating my existence.
Gotta go to the east.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
The bubble kind of turns into white butterflies and disappears before he runs off.
I'm going
Yeah,
east.
I'll pop them.
Okay, Yumi's.
Fail.
And we're gonna end it there with Tony grabbing Yumi's tail and Yumi being like,
Dogpile on the rabbit. Or dog
What?
pile on the fox.
What did I do?
So on there,
Yeah, sorry about
that was an extra long session,
was
guys.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh my god.
We started later though.
Yeah, we
too.
did start later.
And
So
no combat.
no combat.
No, but
all growth.
Exposition.
But a
That's
lot
surprising that
of
we didn't actually
resolution
combat.
on some
Yeah.
things.
Oh my god, so
Shut
much
up about 3
resolution.
or 4 times over.
Okay, so we'll go around the table. Outro. Things you like, things you dislike.
Again, she does the horns. Even after we told her, don't use the horns, she uses the
You're
horn.
complaining? I was surprised she didn't stick Zelky with the horns as soon as we found the body.
It's just
Don't do that. Keep that for the end of the game.
To wipe out all existence.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the panic button.
Oh shit!
Anything else? Outro?
I just feel sorry for the poor bears.
They've been liberated now, though.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
they're
really know what.
well, actually, their existence hasn't changed a whole lot. Just their
No, not
king's
really.
not there, and
They won't
have a
feel
new
the
king, a
same
better
sense of
king.
Another
that.
one has been selected
Yeah,
by the giant metal hand in the sky.
that's right. The All Mother has spoken.
Metal hand.
Yep. The All-Mother has spoken. And you guys have to sell that when they wake up or disappear before they wake
Oh,
up.
I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
I think it
I'm
went
with you,
out.
man.
We're getting the fuck out of Dodge.
I'm with you, man.
I ain't talking to pissed off 10 feet bear. No, fuck that noise.
Yeah, I'm
I choose life. I'll go through the fucking portal before I talk to those bears.
Allie, things you like, things you dislike, comments.
Where's my manual? Where's my fucking
So
manual,
you've
guys?
gotten yourself a pair of great white horns.
Exactly.
Yes.
You may feel a sudden urge to put your horns in everything. Please avoid this, as it may cause the heat death of the universe.
or rashes.
I would like to make an
right.
assurance. You had a 30 on bluff again,
I did.
and you actually got to
twice.
use it this time.
You
Twice. I got to
finally
use it.
intimidated something.
For a moment before it's inside.
She has successfully intimidated before.
Yeah, the only things that are immune to fear, by the way, are the shams. The normal brutes are
Yeah.
scared.
That's why they pop.
Hazumu.
We rolled 2 natural 20s on stealth checks.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Simultaneously.
Team Ninja
That
was
could have
fucking
went a
awesome.
lot worse.
Yes.
Also, fuck you, Allie, and using your bladder. So she's taking the body. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Team Ninja is a
as a spot slowly
It fits you
glacially
so
moving
well.
over.
Yeah.
blue hair exists. And
Yep.
somebody
It's a
has
real
met him.
thing.
Yep.
And has been kicked by him.
Yep.
Yeah. It must be
He
an
felt the
honor to be
holy
kicked by
foot of blue hair.
You should have been like cheek.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Well,
perfect.
that you didn't ask the important question though. Why did he kick you?
No, I
What
didn't.
did you say?
I just so odd that he.
Yes, exactly. You know,
Tony.
things overlooked.
I know that the headache is just a medication. However, I'm pretty sure it's actually Tony that's kind of throwing a fit at the moment in my head. Oh, so many what the fucks.
Yeah, your mother's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
The big fat bitch.
She's the all mother. She's been doing
Biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
She's been doing terrible, terrible experiments to make minions.
She's
Has she been trying to experiment on
All
you?
the boys are
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, she did more than one.
Super
I mean,
mega hyper colossal bitch.
Yeah, not
I'm
amused,
gonna
thank
give
you.
it to
Oh,
him.
and Jaeger. I knew
Jaeger's
you weren't
back.
going anywhere.
Jaeger's angry.
You know,
Very
just
angry.
tweet
Oh, please.
Incredibly angry.
He'll get over it.
He's also now a +2.
just by pure anger.
Okay, so that's
No,
another-
by
By pure rage
by pretty much being officially handed off.
and pure rage.
Pure rage, yeah.
Not trade.
so that means a +1 on all those again.
There you go.
Owen.
You've been given spirit vision,
I have,
which is just going to be so effed up for
I've
you.
been told how to turn on spirit vision.
I'm the
Well,
only
I'm
one.
glad somebody's been taught her to turn it on, for fuck's sakes.
Does he know how to turn it off?
That was my thought just then.
No.
Thomas kind of high-tailed it, and Sammy and I started arguing again, which is what started our problems more than once tonight.
So,
Burned out artists are very burned out.
You can
It's gonna
take
be
my
interesting.
root and bang your head against things.
You and me are going to have a long talk.
And
Hopefully
that's
you
what
listen
it
better than she
works.
does.
You probably will.
apparently you won't rank me, so...
You're talking to
Oh.
a wall.
No.
You do outrank him for the White Army.
Yes, so
Which,
He's a general.
Pull rank.
Sergeant.
He's a sergeant.
which will,
Sergeant.
which
You
will
are
never
better.
respond to.
you're a trooper. So I can
Grunt.
Pull rank.
pull rank on the training for
Yes, the shaman who has no military training is a sergeant.
that's only because
At least
Moku
one
will,
of them can now be given orders.
It's no worse than a prison psychiatrist becoming the ranking officer,
That's true.
Which is pretty much what this more
which can happen.
accurately
Yeah.
is.
Also, I read that in Star Citizen's latest.
Yeah.
It's
You're-
pretty good.
So, what do you think? Anything for the future? Want to see something? Card chase?
I had something.
Card chase.
There's something this campaign is definitely in lack of.
What's that?
We need more cowbell.
More cowbell?
More cowbell.
Okay. More
There
cowbell.
was some
Or
praising of the sun, which
Cowbell?
Yeah.
Question mark?
We had the Sunrose,
More,
Jolly
more
Cooperation.
occasions of Rowan getting completely wasted and then
But-
doing stupid morning exercise.
And we had the cart chase. Now it's cowbell.
Cowbell?
now we need
I am.
cowbell, apparently.
I am.
I don't.
I got it. Don't worry. It'll happen soon.
Fuck.
So let's go around the table. Expectations. Welcome back to Spirithearth. How do you feel? Dirty? Should feel dirty after that.
No, I just feel like, okay, something's been explained, and this is why ignorance is bliss.
More
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
were raised.
Not knowing what the problems are, it gives you a little chance to, say, I don't know.
Thomas was floored by everything you've done. He's like, oh, sweet no. Sweet merciful nothing. I want nothing. I want to disappear.
And when seeing this from this legendary character called the Jaeger, almost reduced to tears by our report, it's like, oh, it's that
That's
bad.
comforting.
Yeah, that's comforting.
Yumi, expectations. Welcome back to Spirithearth. How do you feel?
Lots of things to put your horns
he's-
against.
He's totally gonna eat his words when I take over the Great White Stag's army.
That was one outcome.
Tony's
Kazumu?
mom
We
is
saw a
super
picture of it.
bad.
What?
Tony's mom is super bad.
She's super very bad.
Super very bad. We're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some
It's
fucked
not
up
gonna be
shit,
pretty.
and I still don't understand what you people are talking about.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking
Any
bad.
expectations?
Someone's gonna lose an
I will
arm.
eventually meet blue hair.
Eventually.
Eventually. By that time, I'll be purple.
It'll be
I
purple
thought if I
hair.
had
Purple
gone
hair.
with the cross-class feet there.
Oh, this chief would have been dead. You would have drained him of every last bit of arcane magic that was within that body. He would have been a withered husk.
That probably would have been more important.
And then you would have had a fight on your hands.
Yes.
Because they all the other bears would have been leaderless
Yep.
and no focus for their loyalty, and they'd be upset and confused and angry and soft, squishy things all around.
And that's why we're running.
I'm just going to remind you guys, you have an unconscious, naked human in the mud.
Harry.
Don't forget
No,
him with
I
the
have it.
bears.
Really fetch.
You can at least talk to them.
And Thomas has also booted it the fuck
He
out.
has booted.
Yeah.
He pulled the Yumi, he was like, oh yeah, see you guys are already. Bye.
Alright, yeah, I've told you guys already.
Yep.
Bye.
Bottling some of that booze to go and time to leave.
GTFO.
So I'm guessing you guys are going to continue east where you're being called to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have to find super colossal
There's
mega
a
bitch.
choice in
Yep.
this.
No, not for you.
Hopefully, the
No.
closer we get, the less influence she has over Tony. That's how it works, right?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
how it works.
I
You're
suspect
keeping Cuddy for a while.
I suspect we may have to shackle you at night and keep
Yeah.
guard on you.
You're like a werewolf. It's so cute.
Aww.
Oh, our own little Tony werewolf.
No, we're kitty.
Were kitty.
We're kitty.
When the moon goes full, the were kitty emerges.
No.
You
The room goes full, the we're kitty emerges.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. That's it for today, and we'll be back next week with some more.
Sorry.
Everyone's crying or head dusting right now. It is glorious.
Everything is awesome.
No, that's what my final comment should be.